Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are back for some more of our hardcore Deathless Nuzlocke Gauntlet of every single Pokemon game in the franchise. We are here on Ultra Moon. This is actually our second attempt of Ultra Moon. We did attempt one at the end of the Ultra Sun winning attempt. But we lost in the trainer school area for, like, you know, just like the 15th time we've lost in the trainer school. No big deal. Oh, somebody resubscribed. Who was that? Umbreon. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. We don't acknowledge the first attempt? Yeah, pretty much. Yoda, the boss, Weasel, Cryptomon, Captain Kirk, Ninja Gamer, Shinakage, Jackson, ADHD Warrior, recovering. Hello. How are you all doing? Welcome back. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you had a good one. I had a pretty nice, pretty chill weekend. I appreciate you guys for being here. What up, Heel Turn? G'day, mate. How you doing, Gosman? Hate the weekends. Too much time away from Dad. Izzy resubscribed for 13 months. Thank you so much, Izzy. That's crazy. What up, Kai? How you doing? Duck Cubed. Dr. Different. Hello. J-Lo. We got a hype train already. Oh my goodness, that's insane. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you. Let's get Izzy and Umbreon on the wheel really fast. Yes. Umbreon calls me Dad for whatever reason. It's fine. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Important question. How did Little Reds do at baseball? It was awesome. It was fun. It was just practice today. It wasn't a game, but still, it was nice. It was fun. Oh, I didn't start TikTok. Oh. Yeah. Well, I said that it might be late. I said that it might be a late start tonight because we had baseball, yeah. Gosman with 5 gifted subs. Yo, Gosman, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. And Heel Turn resubscribed as well. Thank you guys so much. We got a treasure train going already. Oh, Gosman gets the first encounter, by the way. Got that quick clause. We got so much different music going on right now. We got the hype train, we got the special beam cannon, we got the game music. Holy cow. Thank you so much, guys. And we got a treasure train going. If you guys don't know what a treasure train is, it's basically any gifts, five gifted subs and more are discounted by, I think it's like 35%. In case you wanted to know. There you go. Give me a second. I forgot to get the TikTok stream up. Okay, now I gotta share. This one. Sorry, guys, I'm all sorts out of whack. Sorry. Give me a second. What up, Krozzy? Just love Special Beam Cannon. It is so cool, dude. It is one of the best. A strange dream. A red beard guy moved in right around the corner to me in Australia. He knocked on his door and gave him a bunch of old Pokemon cards. That's crazy, dude. The chances of me moving to Australia are slim to 0. I am scared of Australia. I'm good. Oh, it still says we're playing Super Smash Bros. How unfortunate. Let me fix that. That's not even close to true. That's not even close. Gotta fix our tags. I'm sorry, guys. I'm all over the place tonight, man. I gotta go Nuzlocke, Hardcore, Challenge, Deathless, Alola. Sure. There we go. That's better. What up, Bones? How you doing, man? Sorry, I'm a mess. I'm trying to get everything all together, but I'm scrambling. True. My wife has a question for all the Aussies in chat. Whatever. My wife had a thought that I'm gonna share. Her thought was, I wonder if Aussies who go to, like, you know, like England or Germany, places where there's nothing that's trying to kill you, do you get like a culture shock of like a shock of safety? Where there aren't a bunch of animals trying to kill you everywhere you go? Is that a thing? That was the the statement that she made that I turned into a question.
It's like, they have saltwater rocks. You can't go swimming.
I mean, you get people go swimming plenty.
Sharks. You have jellyfish up the lots. You have saltwater rocks. The water's unsafe. And land.
You can say those same things about Florida. We went swimming every day.
Okay. Snakes and spiders and
kangaroos that try to fight you, and snakes and spiders. True, you're not wrong. All right, I think we're all set up. Sorry guys, I'm a mess. I apologize. Now we feel safe everywhere because we know how to survive everything trying to kill you other than humans. Yeah, true. Scariest thing to see in the woods is another person, right? Yo, Ninja Gamer with 5 subs, extending that sub goal, or the hype train. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Ninja Gamer, everybody wiggle your wags, please. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate you. Not 85, 5. Thank you, man. All right, let's do this. Let's go. What up? Piston Cup, how you doing? Just gonna add a skip tutorial and skip cutscene button? Dude, I wish. Oh, we gotta reset our game. I didn't do this last time. It was definitely 85. Yeah, totally. For sure. Whoa! Okay, my totally legitimate Nintendo 3DS just crashed on me. So that's cool. There we go. Okay. I bet, Duckcube. How'd you like Red Bard's last hurrah? It was cool, dude. I didn't get to watch the VOD, but I read the recap, and it was awesome, man. I was looking to mock up a draft for a 2QB league, and they were kind of crazy. Dude, same. I did one earlier, Gary, and Puka Nakua went at the 101. And then in the 2QB league, Brock Bowers and Trey McBride both went in the first round. And I'm like, none of this is going to happen. Like, this mock draft is not helpful in the slightest. This is not helpful at all. Like, nobody's doing this. We're doing lo-fi because we're going to try to fly through the tutorial. Piston Cup, it's the one that would remind you of like orange juice and or like lemons. It's that type of Nintendo 3DS, yeah. What platform were we using for fantasy? Sleeper. I think mine, Allen and Lamar, Burrow, May were all gone by pick 7. See, where that is more legitimate. Just because in a 2QB legal, I do see quarterbacks going in the first round a lot. Sorry guys, we gotta go through the stupid cutscenes again. You run a Dynasty on there and it's really nice. I love Sleeper. It's my favorite platform for sure. I was doing a Dynasty league with my family, well, my wife's family technically, for a while there. But we've had to like bring people in and kick people out and like all this other stuff, so the Dynasty is kind of falling apart. This year we're doing redraft again, but I think the longest we've gone is 2 years with the same team before we had to reset. We did it once. We did a rookie draft once as well. We were still there physically. We were still there at their house. Yeah, we did it once. We did a rookie draft one time. ADHD Warrior reading the name. I got you. Gonna lurk, drink, draw. There you go, David. Hope you have it going, man. Ever heard of a zombie league? No, I have not.
I'm Commander Shepard. And
this is my favorite store on the Citadel. Thanks, David. Wish I was playing Smash Bros. I know that my bad. I still feel bad for Bones, how he got screwed out of the game that he wanted to watch. That sucked, but I just couldn't get to work, man. But I think Unite was fun. I had a lot of fun with Unite. I hope you guys did too. Your Dynasty is set up for 4 years, then we redraft a new team. That's awesome. See, I like that. But it's also like, okay, it's like on one hand, I really like the idea of Dynasty, but on the other hand, the draft is like half of the fun of the fantasy league. You know? You've been practicing? I haven't played it since then, but it was really fun. It was very fun. I enjoyed it. I did like the whole Friday night, like, play a game with you guys thing. That was cool. That was fun. Instead of worrying about, you know, making content, like, just play some games with the community. That was fun. I like that. Question for you, Red. What was your worst gym fight in Pokemon Platinum? Honestly, I feel like it's Rourke. Rourke was rough, dude. The early game of Platinum is rough. I never had much trouble with the Roselia lady. Fantina in Diamond and Pearl is rough. Or wait, is it Platinum where Fantina's rough? But no, because you can just get a Floatzel and use Crunch and it's fine. Waker, Crash. Wake. Crash or Wake. I didn't have too big of an issue with that. If you lose to the zombie, he gets to force you to trade. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I honestly think that, I genuinely think that Rourke might be the hardest part of Diamond Pearl Platinum. Pretty much all of our losses in Diamond Pearl Platinum happened in the early game. We finished up the treasure train. Appreciate you guys. Alright, we're gonna do save state right here this time so we don't lose it. This is Ultra Moon. We're gonna do Litten again, and we're gonna give Smogs. We're gonna give Smogs his name again because he deserved it. We didn't get anywhere with that first run, so we're gonna give Smogs his first name again. We're gonna make it shiny, all that good stuff. Can we do Jackbox on Friday? That would be unique with everyone's unique sense of humor. I'm not sure I know what that is. You always end up drafting someone who gets a terrible injury. Last year it was Neighbors. Dude, yeah, that happened to me the year I think it was like Jamar Chase I picked overall. It was like the only time I ever had the first overall pick, and he was out for like half the season. It was rough. It was real rough. Alright, this is gonna be Smogs. Then don't draft my Lions. Thanks. You're a Lions fan too? Oh, that's right. You did say you were in Michigan. That's right. That's right. I have more Lions jerseys than Bucks jerseys at the moment.
Yeah, you have 3. No, you have 2.
I have 2, yeah. One of them was supposed to be yours, but yeah. Damn, Umbreon. It wasn't even that crazy though, because like he was the best running back in the league at the time. And then he just ruined his career. Alright, we're gonna go make Smogs here shiny. Okay. Okay, let's see which EVs we got. Okay, so we can randomize this because those are absolutely atrocious. Holy crap. So we can randomize it until they're positive, right? So we can pick our nature as we've decided in the past. We can pick our nature and then we can randomize until they're positive. Until it's like over 100 or something like that. And then we have to just be done with it. Wow, this is taking a while. That'll do. That'll do. I'm not going to touch it. HP, attack, defense. Special defense is a bit rough, but it is what it is. This is fine. This is fine. When did we decide that? At the start of, it was in like, I think it was on like attempt 2 or 3 of Pokemon Sun. We decided on those starter rules just to make it easier. Not like the game easier, but making the issue of trying to find the starter. And instead of sitting here resetting your game over and over again, we just did that. So it's a little less annoying, you know what I'm saying? A little less annoying. There we go. Quicker, yeah. There you go. That's what I was looking for. This is not our encounter, by the way. We do not have Pokeballs yet. How does one gift a sub on this stream? I'd like to do so, but I don't know how. Well, I don't think you can necessarily do that on TikTok. I think you'd have to come over to the Purple app over on the T-Witch to gift a sub. You can do gifties on TikTok. Like you can send little gifts and stuff, which can also get you on the wheel. But it's up to you, man. It's up to you. However you want to support, I thank you for it. Yoink. Yoink. Gosman, thank you, man. Appreciate you. You're killing it today. Already. I appreciate that. What up, Pepperoni? We're doing good, man. We had to restart the game, so, you know, there's that. You already got the shiny started? I missed it? Yeah, we just started. Duck cubed. Oh, no. Pepperoni's dusk ball. Look at that. What up, mother fluffer? Pepperoni dusk ball. Look at that. No Pokeballs yet, right? We didn't just waste an encounter? No, okay, we're good. Gosman trying to get the sub goal early. I mean, that'd be wonderful. That would be wonderful. So this looks like it would be difficult, but I wish you luck. Well, we've already beaten Sun, Moon, and Ultra Sun, so this is our last one. Just tuned in. How do we lose? It was at the very, very end of the last stream. We actually encountered a Zorua. We encountered a freaking Zorua, man, as our trainer school encounter. That was it. We actually encountered a trainer school Zorua. But we couldn't catch it because when I tried to switch out of our starter into a different Pokemon, it pursued us and we died, and the run ended. The run ended in the trainer school. It was rough, man. It was real rough. Very unfortunate. But it was still cool. Like the fact that we even encountered a Zorua, it was such a hype moment. We're like, oh my god, we got Zorua! And then 2 minutes later, the run was over. It was quite the rug pull. Will you try again? Yeah, we're doing it right now. School's a dangerous place. We've lost 3 runs in the trainer school across the 4 Alola games. That's insane, dude. It was crazy. It was crazy. The Baneri again. We don't have any Pokeballs yet, right? Hold on. Let me make sure. No. 3 runs seems low. What, for the trainer school? No. Grimer, Ekans, Zorua. Why don't you include Paldea and Pokedex for availability in your rankings? Just how would you? And that's really the question that I'm going to have to solve once we get to it. Once we get to Paldea in the Rate 'em All series, I'm going to have to figure out like how I'm going to rate that whole area with legitimate rankings that are somewhat objective. Like that's going to be so incredibly difficult. So I started just all the way back in Gen 1. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to count Paldea until we get there. And then we're just still at that point. Also, I wanted to let you guys know, well, we have like 73 people in here, which is really cool already. That's like mostly like our main viewer base. So I want to tell you guys here in case you aren't in the Discord, I am going to start posting the long form Rate 'em All episodes again. I'm still going to be posting my other long form content on the new gaming channel. So, you know, like the Heart Gold Soul Silver recap, this anniversary video that I have coming up, like all that good stuff, that's still going to be on the new gaming channel. But I am going to start posting the horizontal long form Rate 'em All videos again. But before I get to actually start editing these horizontal long form videos, I have to go back and post all the ones that I missed. But I'm not going to have time to go back and actually edit all like 40 of those into actual legitimate horizontal videos. So instead, I'm just going to have to upload those shorts in bunches on the screen, you know what I'm saying, in one video as a long form video. So it's going to look kind of like crap for the first, you know, all the Pokemon we've covered between Gudra and now. It's going to kind of look like crap in the long form videos. But it is what it is, and then we'll be caught up, and then I can start making them long form again. I made the wrong call when I was doing the whole switching of channels thing and like thinking of a new channel and trying to maximize views and potential sponsorships and like all this stuff that's important to the channel's health and everything like that. Like I was trying to optimize it and do the right thing, and I just think that I made the wrong call with stopping those. So I'm going to go back to making those horizontal long form Rate 'em Alls again. But again, the other long form content will still be on the other channel. Jackson, thank you for the off-screen dono, man. Appreciate you. The off-screen donos are double in case you're new here and you don't know that. But thank you, Jackson. Appreciate you. What up, Johnny? How you doing, man? Yes. Yeah, Squirtle, I know. I thought I was making the right choice. I really did. But now I'm gonna pay for it a little bit by the fact that all of Gudra, between Gudra and Lycanroc, are all gonna be crap. You know, because they're all gonna be shorts uploaded on a vertical format or on a horizontal format, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is, man. You live and you learn. Now we know. Now we'll go back to doing the long form again. Did you have a question, or were you just asking if we were done? Oh. Anyone else see the new Pokemon drop Twitch is doing? I have no idea. No idea. Okay, I have a question for you guys. Should we do, instead of save stating, or I guess we can do 2 different save states. Should we do 1 save state? We're talking about rate them all, we were, yeah. So would we, how about this? Since we have PKX and we can like change our, no, that wouldn't work. I have an idea. In case we want to rerun Litten again, I'm gonna do a second save state. So I have the first one on where you pick the starter. I'm gonna do the second save state at the moment that you get Pokeballs, because that's when the Nuzlocke actually starts. And if I do my second save state there, we can skip this whole first 45 minutes of tutorial. So I think I'll do my second save state there. In Scarlet and Violet, some areas are not accessible until you get the sandwiches with Titan Pokemon. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's possible. Sounds like a plan. Cool. Cool, got it. Again, I'll keep that first save state for where we pick the starters as well, in case we want to switch it up to Poplio or something. Approved. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, do we have Pokeballs? We don't yet. Okay. Still not there. Hey, Piston Cup, thank you for the rose. Appreciate you. You run your rules? True. To an extent. You gotta, you still gotta kind of work with the community. You're not gonna do something that the entire community disagrees with, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I rate them all, I will, but not here, though. And rate them all. Screw you guys, I'm doing this. Not in the Gauntlet, though. The Gauntlet is more of a community project. What's the issue with the vertical videos? Nothing, Bassfunk. It's just, I'm going to start posting the rate 'em alls in horizontal again as well, on top of vertical. Vertical's not going away. What up, Vineet? Still no Pokeballs. Still no pickles. Bum, 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 bum.
I feel like this is like a class project, and everyone has to put in their 2 cents, but you're the one that does all the work, but then everybody gets all the credit.
I agree up until the last point. He did what in his cups? Oh my god. Okay, here's where we would do our second save state. Immediately after we catch this Grubbin, because this Grubbin, or not the Grubbin, whatever we get on our Jesus 9 resets. Dude, we're doing a hardcore deathless Nuzlocke. Yeah, we've had 9. This is Gen 7 resets, though. This isn't just Ultra Moon resets. This is Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. Do you think Winds and Waves will come out when you're close to finishing Paldea and your Rate 'em All series? Maybe? I would have to do the math and see. Okay, now we have Pokeballs, right? We do. Okay, so this is Grubbin always the first encounter. I don't remember if it's Grubbin or not. But whatever is this first encounter is guaranteed, and it's our tutorial encounter. It does not count as a Route 1 encounter. This is a guaranteed tutorial encounter. It is Grubbin. Yep. This is guaranteed. And this one goes to Gosman because he got the quick claws. Thanks, Gosman. Appreciate you. Also, Gosman, I must have missed one of your names. It says you have 6 instead of 7 on there. That's not accurate. You've done 7 tonight. There we go. I took the over on 25 resets for Alola. I sure did. No, I think I took the over on like 40. Going for the bag on Salamence. I mean, if we get it, that'd be great. But I'm not I'm not counting on it by any means. Well, a shiny. Yeah, that's part of our sub goal. That's pretty good nature for a Vikavolt, actually. Part of our sub goal that we do on these streams is anytime that we hit anytime we hit the sub goal in the bottom left during one of these streams, the person who pushed us over that sub goal gets to change one of our current Pokemon into a shiny and steal its nickname. That is the Yoda shiny rule. Under 0.5 in the next gen again. Honestly though, like, well, not even next gen, but like in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, like I feel like if we were gonna do a betting pool, which we're not doing this. We're not doing that. We're not starting an underground betting ring over my gauntlet. We're not doing that. But if we did, the over-under for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee would definitely be 0.5. For sure. Because like X and Y, we got the one loss where it was just hubris, you know? Not with that attitude. Are you counting Meltan Melmetal? Probably not, no. Let us bet channel points. I'm down for you to bet channel points, that's fine, but we're not doing money. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is a bad idea. Pokemon teaches us to gamble, Red. Come on, yeah, no. Absolutely not. Good way to get arrested, I'm good. What'd you walk into? Nothing. I took a joke a little too far. Check the progress bar of what it's called and pull it to the end. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Got it. The prize corner beckons you. I didn't fill my water before we started. Oh, rookie mistake. Thank you. Hudson seems like the best man for a gamble den. Look, just because he's been on watch list before doesn't mean he is now. Speaking of which, I don't think we've seen Hudson yet tonight. Thank you. Litten has a nice shiny. I like the shiny on Litten and on Torcap. I'm not a huge fan of the way that it looks on Incineroar. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get our our beans and our potions and all that good stuff now. Let's check the IVs on this thing. Wow, that's horrible. Sure. You haven't seen me because I'm in your walls. Gambling again. Oh my god, you're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong. It would be easier in person, that is for sure. Escape Rope. Regrettable, thank you for the follow. Piston Cup, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Art Scales. Sorry, I'm just cheating in the stuff that we're gonna need that I don't feel like doing later. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some full restores. Some rare candies. Okay, let's go beans. Thank you, appreciate you. Okay, we should be good. Planning on using Midnight Lycanroc in this playthrough since it's Ultra Moon? Probably not. Probably not. Lycanroc's not very good, unfortunately. Not unfortunately. So why is it that I only ever come up when you guys are talking about crime? I feel like I'm being profiled. I feel like you've profiled yourself, to be fair. You wrote the profile, we just read it. I would use Dusk Lycanroc we have a possibility of using, because we didn't use it in Sun. So I believe as soon as we get to the Pokemon Center, we can cheat in our Dusk Lycanroc. The Excel Rock one would be a good one to do. Yeah, but or Tough Claws. We could go Tough Claws though. That would make a big difference. Although it doesn't really learn many moves to take advantage of Tough Claws. Like sure, it gets like Crunch, but it doesn't. Correct me if I'm wrong. None of its rock moves work on Tough Claws, unless Stone Edge does. I don't think Rock Slide or Rock Tomb does. Yo, what up, Toby? Welcome back in. This is the normal content that you'll see from me. Unite was, like I said, was a one-off. This is the Nuzlocke Gauntlet. Welcome in, dude. Little grubbin. So cute for no good reason. We use Zorua? I mean, if we can catch it, sure. Why not? Yeah. You love not Nuzlocking, so you don't mind? There you go. stream goal is basically Team Rocket. What? Oh, was stealing the Pokemon. Zorua let us down? I mean, Zorua didn't let us down. Zorua sent us back to the Shadow Realm. It's gonna suck in Sword and Shield if we get ambushed by an overleveled mon in the wild area and can't run away. That is a really good point that I have not considered. That is a very good point. Oh, you static me, you little... That's unfortunate, man. That is very unfortunate. Oh, and you charm me? What's the lore? How'd the previous games go? Well, I will say this. We have 48 total resets between Pokemon Red and Blue and Pokemon Ultra Sun. We're on Ultra Moon now. We're doing every game in the franchise, every single one. If you want, there are, on my gaming channel, there are fully edited, fully commentated recaps where you could watch, you know, the whole gen in one video. So like in one video, I have my playthrough of Red, Blue, and Yellow, and then I have one video of Gold, Silver, Crystal, etc., etc. And those are really, really fun videos. I think they're really good. They're between like a half hour and an hour in length for those videos. So they're good. They're pretty concise. It's a lot of information to chuck into one video, but they're good. And then soon, hopefully like not this coming week, but the following, or sorry, I think next week, like a week from now, we should be able to, I think that the 1 year anniversary video is going to come out. So it's been just over 1 year since we started the Nuzlocke Gauntlet, and I've been working on a 1 year anniversary video. David's been helping me with some art for it, and I'm so excited for it. I can't wait. I can't wait for that video. I think it's going to be really, really good. I really, really hope you guys like it, because I've loved making it so far. It's been really, really fun. So I can't wait for you guys to see that. So those are like the two things that I would say if you want to catch up on the Gauntlet. I would watch the recap, like the fully edited recap videos, and then I would watch this year Gauntlet anniversary video that I'm about to make. What up, Smogs? I gave you your shiny back, even though we lost last time. I figured the fact that we didn't even make it to the first trial means that your shiny should get another chance. Just hopping in. Congrats on the 1 year. Thanks, Steady Shock. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it's crazy that it's been a year since we started. Granted, we took about a month off in October last year, but still. Or was it August? I don't know. Whatever. I don't remember if it was the month my son was born or if it was the month prior. I think it was the month he was born. So I think it was October that I took off. Appreciate you, Toby. Yeah, they're over on my gaming channel. So if you click the link in my bio, you'll see Redbeard Games or RBG Games or whatever. And that's where you'll find the Gauntlet videos. Forgot we already reset in Ultra Moon. Yeah. When did you start the Gauntlet? On the 31st, so it'll hit 1 year following you. It was while I was in Michigan, so it was what? I don't know. It was a Wednesday while we were in Michigan, so the 12th. It was August 12th. August 12th, 2025 is when we started the Gauntlet. Okay, the tutorial is officially over, so now we can get our actual encounters. No. The year anniversary happened while we were in Michigan. So what game is the Gauntlet supposed to be done with? Violet would be the last game. Unless, you know, I guess we could pick the Gauntlet back up whenever, whenever Winds and Waves comes out. But yeah, it's Scarlet and Violet will be the last one now. Missed that stream? It's all right. We didn't do anything to celebrate that day. That's why I'm going to make a video. You be checking them out on YouTube? Thanks, man. Hey, let me drop the link for you guys. Let me drop the link for you guys. I'm scared. Okay, in that link at the top, you'll see gaming channel. That's what you need to click if you want to watch the recap videos. Has it been a year? I feel like it's been longer. No, it's been just over a year. Just over a year. You're going to celebrate something here on Purple? Probably not, because we missed it. But that's why I'm going to do the video. I'm going to do the video, and like, I don't know if I can do a premiere on here. Probably not. I know I can do it on YouTube, but... Are we playing Let's Go games? We are going to play Let's Go games. Yep. What up, Rai? How you doing? Thanks for following. Let's get our encounter done here. We are not doing our Dean claws. Unless it's just Dean, you know. Ooh, we get the Inkay. Okay. I like Inkay. There we go. Is Lola boring by now? Nah, dude, I love this game. Remember, you're the best supporter, Umbi? Huh? I'm scared we're gonna crit, dude. I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball. No, of course not. No. Of course we're playing on a completely legitimate Nintendo 3DS. Of course.
Did you finish the anniversary one?
I finished cutting the voice. I still have to edit it. But it should be pretty light on editing because it's just me talking and then it's going to be clips that have already happened. So it shouldn't be a whole lot of editing. Oh, come on, dude. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch this, guys. There's the crit. We have to switch. Started watching you on a Lola stream too. That's crazy, man. It feels like it's been so much longer than that. Getting the ball, dude. Also, I don't think we can evolve this unless we figure out how. We're dead to a crit here, by the way. We're dead to a crit. Do we bother? Is catching this NK worth risking the run? What's even the catch rate? Something astronomical, apparently. Apparently. Do we reset an Ultra Moon? We have, yeah. One time, dude, we're dead to a crit right now. Risk it for the biscuit. What? I swear if we lose right here, guys, I'm going to be so annoyed. How, man? How? What the hell, dude? Yeah, Rai definitely don't go for the one that reminds you of like lemonade and orange juice and stuff. Don't do that one for sure. Okay, that's crazy. All right, we get the little squid guy. Inkay. We get Dr. Different. Oh my god, that's the perfect name for this thing. Are you kidding me? That's literally the perfect name for a Malamar. Dr. Different, the Malamar? Oh my lord. How do you spell different? I'm stupid. Different, there we go. The Dr. Different is a fantastic name for this thing. It's perfect, dude. Let's see what nature we got. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not mad about that. You did get one, Dr. Different. You got a good one too, man. That's the perfect name. It really, really is. Iki Field, yep. Iconic name. Yeah, that's like, if I made a list of the Pokemon that matched the name the best that they got, that would be up there. That would certainly be up there. If not number one, honestly. That's perfect.
My favorite store on the Citadel.
Can we use it? Yeah, we can use it. Umbrown redeemed a name. I got you. Let's give it some beans. No, of course not. Of course not. No, we're playing on a completely legitimate Nintendo 3DS. What is a wheel that you use? One of my viewers, Pokenobi, absolute genius. He's the one that made that. Evolution method in Discord. Thank you, appreciate you. I think we have to wait till level 30 anyway, right? So it's not going to be for a few streams, but maybe I'll try to do it off screen. You know, like 2 streams from now or something. NK is really cute, actually. Did we go in here yet? No, we have not. One of the kids is up. It's funny.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Heel turn redeemed the name. What up, dude? There we go. Your friend Malamar. What's that from? I saw that comment so many times on that video that I made. In the Mega Malamar video especially. Lady Red sighting? Yeah, she had to go. Baby woke up. Baby woke up. So are you doing DLC for Galar names? I'll probably do Isle of Armor, because there's a bunch of really, really good encounters you can get there, but I'm not going to do the post-game one, no. We got 89 natural viewers over right now on the Twitch. That's awesome, guys. Thank you. Appreciate you. Mega Malamar promos. Got it. Okay, enough yapping, dude. Holy cow. There's so much talking in these games. I love Alola so much. These are my favorite Pokemon games, but holy crap, they yap. Coming from somebody who literally yaps for a living, but still, it's fine. Enough. Leave me alone! Okay. Let's go get our Iki Fields encounter. You have a favorite Mega? My top 5-ish is not in any particular order. Charizard Y, Chestnut, Pidgeot, Steelix. I guess Rayquaza maybe in that last one. If I can throw a G-Max in there, I'll throw G-Max Blastoise. Howdy, what up, Krozzy? The Wall, Mega Aggron. Yeah, Mega Aggron's really, really good too. Yeah, that's a great choice. Great choice. One of the only two? I think there's only 2 perfect Megas so far. It was Aggron and Blaziken, I believe. I believe. Although we'll see what happens with the Charizard once I redo Kanto. We shall see how they fare. They're probably not going to be a perfect 5, but they're going to do a lot better than they did originally, that's for sure. Because I had no idea what I was doing with concepts and stuff. Bunny time? No, Caterpie time. If Arcanine got a Mega, what would its ability be? Just leave Arcanine alone, please. It's perfect as is. Just leave it alone. Just leave it be. Just leave it alone. Please, just leave it alone. I do look after this last batch of Kanto Pokemon that got an evolution or that got a Mega. I don't want them touching any more Kanto Pokemon. Just leave them alone. Just leave them alone. I don't want it. I don't want it. With what they did to Victory Bell and Starmie, leave them alone. Clefable's is okay at best. Otherwise, yeah, no. Leave them alone. Just leave them alone, please. Not even the Nidos. See, that's the thing. Like, I would love a Nidos Mega. Don't get me wrong. Like, in theory, I would love that. But they screw it up, man. They screw it up every time. Like, the Gen 6 starters got good Megas, but dude, the new Gen 1, the new Kanto Megas look so bad. You're gonna redo your ranking series? I'm gonna redo the Kanto part of it, yes. For sure. Yeah, because it's so different. If you go back and watch some of the Kanto videos now, and you'll see it is so different than it is now. Gosman, I would kind of do the same thing they did with Pyroar, except make it not look stupid. I would make the male and the female Mega look mostly the same, just like different colors. If you could have a real Pokemon in real life, what would it be? It would be Growlithe. Growlithe would be perfect. You get the usefulness of a fire type, but it's not going to burn down your house because it isn't literally on fire. And it's also a cute little dog, and it's also a guard dog, and it's, you know, highly trainable and all these things. It's Growlithe for sure. Mega Patrick will reign supreme. That's an abomination, dude. An absolute abomination. Get it away from me. Get it away from me. It's so ugly. What if I want it to be on fire? Well, then you're going to burn down your house. You want Lapras? I mean, sure. If you lived in like an island country, yeah, that'd be great. If you lived in like an archipelago, having a Lapras would be amazing. But where I live in Tennessee, a Lapras is of no use to me. When I lived in Florida, Lapras could have been pretty cool. I don't think Lapras is going to fare too well in Appalachia, though. Probably not. Although we do have some pretty big lakes and rivers, but still. Do you think Lapras will show up in Winds and Waves? I'm sure it will, yeah. I'm sure it will. A new Psyduck regional form has been leaked. That I'm excited for. Aeron would be pretty cool as a pet. It's cute, sure. I'll give you that. Do insurance companies exist in Pokemon world? I don't think there's been any evidence of it, no. At this point, I'd take an Exploud to make my neighbors. Oh my god. They still being awful, dude? That's crazy. What about a Thero? Why would I want a Fearow? No, thank you. What nature's your Litten? Adamant. Mega Patrick is exercising his iron buns will be forever with my clench emote. Oh my lord, dude. Oh my lord. I was checking out a few of your videos. Who's the highest rated Pokemon so far? We have a few perfect fives. Gyarados, Gardevoir, Lucario, Togekiss. I feel like Togekiss might not have deserved it. It was really close though. I think those are the only perfect fives. No, Aegislash got a 5 as well, I think. Yeah, Aegislash got a 5. What else did a different Gen 6 Pokemon get 5? Oh yeah, Talonflame did temporarily, but we took it away from it. I think that's it. No Gen 7 Pokemon has, no Gen 5 Pokemon did. Mega Blaziken, true. Mega Blaziken and Mega Aggron both did as well. That's true. That is true. Okay, we're gonna get our little dog. We get our dog. Let's get our special dog. Nope, not Moon. I need Ultra Moon. There we go. Okay, we got our Ultra Moon. Are these already randomized, or do we have to randomize it? I think these are already randomized. Ever play Pokerogue? I have. I love that game. I have. I posted a few videos of it, actually. I'm a big fan. Okay, I guess that's our encounter, I suppose. Let's spin our wheel. It looks like those IVs are randomized to me. Nothing else has those IVs as far as I'm aware. We get Black Dragon. We get Black Dog. There we go. Okay, let's see if those were indeed random IVs. Yeah, oh, that's a pretty good Malamar. Can I pet that dog? That's a pretty good Malamar. Unfortunate. Otherwise. Popping off for a Litten. My head is pounding right now. Oh, popping off for a little. Your head's pounding. Sorry, man. Have it going. Mega Lucario also. There you go. That one did too. Yep. Do you choose any Pokemon or first encounter? No, it's still a legitimate Nuzlocke. The reason we just cheated in this Rockruff is because it's like an event Pokemon, but it's not a legendary, so we're allowing ourselves to get it. Otherwise, yeah, no, it's first encounter. We don't get to choose still. It's still a totally legitimate Nuzlocke for sure. There's a few exceptions like statics and stuff like that, but otherwise, yeah, it's first encounter. How many Mons 5-star total? Gyarados, Lucario, Togekiss, Gardevoir, Mega Aggron, Mega Blaziken, Mega Lucario. So 7, I believe. Wasn't there a Rotom event Mon? I don't know, man. Did I miss one? Did I miss a Mega? Oh, Aegislash. Yep, 8. You know you're gonna find Zora here now? I hope not, man. We lost a lot to it last time. What up, DOT? How you doing? Okay, what Pokemon has our best defense? Let's go into that for this, in case we almost die. 14, 17, 16, probably Butterfree is probably our best option for catching right now. Yeah, just fully evolved stats will do it. Boom, boom. You think Rabombi's a perfect 5-star? That's crazy. I'll tell you right now, the video already posted. The video already posted, guys. It posted today. It posted this morning. But it got shadow banned to hell, by the way. Cutiefly has like 80,000 views on TikTok, and Rabombi has like 6,000 views on TikTok. So they're just not showing that video for some reason. But it did post. It posted this morning. We get the Meowth. Okay, I'm down with that. Getting Fluffy this early in the game is amazing if we get it, or Fur Coat. But we might not get it. We might get Technician. Thoughts on Alolan Muck? I'm a big fan, but I've already made my Rate 'em All video for it if you want to watch it. I've already made my Alolan Meowth video as well. You don't have to scroll back far. I posted those like last week or the week before. They're pretty recent. Came back from a few 5 stars. Now I'm wondering what about lowest rated. Feebas. I'm trying to think in the like the thumbnail of my first of my recap videos. Goldine is the lowest in Kanto. Seeking is the lowest in Kanto. Smoochum is the lowest in Johto, I believe. And then it's either Love Disc or Feebas. I think it's Love Disc for Hoenn. I don't remember what Sinnoh's is. I don't remember. I don't know, honestly. I don't remember off the top of my head. You think Rabombi and Cutify look the same at a glance? That's crazy. I definitely disagree with that. This is Hadaughter too, by the way. Bione, that's right. David, didn't you draw that one? I think you did. Yeah, you did. You did draw that one. Yes, it was Fion was the lowest of that one. Hadaughter. I guess I gotta make the Gen 5 one too, and the Gen 6 one. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, there's so many videos I need to catch up on, dude. Oh my lord. I have so many videos I need to catch up on, and I just don't have the time to do it. Being the only, like, the sole editor or something like this is a lot, brother. It's a lot. There's so much content to put out, man. Not getting my usual water types is weird, but I'm okay with it. All right, so we get a plus defense technician minus special attack. That's really not a very good Meowth, unfortunately, but we're still going to evolve it. We're still going to make it a Persian. What happened with Ghost? He just wasn't able to do it anymore, which is all good. It's all good. Stuff happens. Only one encounter per route? Correct. Yep. Yep. Yeah, no, Ghost just wasn't able to edit for me anymore. It's all good. When did you last stream? Friday? There we go. You're down Mafia Boss? Justice for Wrath? Dude, I can't wait for you guys to see the anniversary video. All I'm going to say is the one Poliwrath use and loss that we have is getting highlighted in the recap video. And it's gonna be a funny one. The art that David is doing for the Poliwrath loss is so good. It's so good, dude. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's because you threw. It is indeed. I'll give you all a spoiler alert, Hudson. The name. So I'll give you kind of an insight into how the video that I'm making, how it's gonna appear, right? How it's gonna actually play out. Is I know. Oh, I just relearned. I just clicked no. I'm giving it fake out back. That's stupid. I didn't mean to do that. I did it because I was talking to Hudson. So the way that video is gonna go is it's gonna be like, especially the top 5, right? In the top 5, it's gonna be like, I'm gonna say the chapter name, and then when that chapter name pops up, some David art is gonna pop up as well. And I'll say this: the name for the Poliwrath loss in X is The Folly of Man. That's the name of that section. Does Alolan Persian even have a good moveset? I mean, it gets Fake Out, Confuse Ray, Swift, Dark Pulse, Power Gem. It especially once you get, I mean, Technician is okay for the early game, but when you get Fur Coat, it becomes a lot bulkier than you'd think, especially if you get Fur Coat right at the start like this, which we did not this time, then it's really, really, really good. We need a post-credit scene of Umbi making the Hall of Fame in Gen 5. What's your team? Just this for now, nothing crazy. The Folly of Man is Red betraying me so he can trash and take Poliwrath. Yeah, dude, I'm so excited for the video. I know that I say this every time I make a long form video. I hype it up and I'm like, this is the best video I've ever made. But I really do think that, like, from like the first Gauntlet recap video, like the Gen 1 Gauntlet recap video, up through my most recent long form video, I really do believe that every long form video that I've made has done nothing but get better and better and better. And I really, really, I really do think that they're really good videos. Like, I'm not just saying that because I'm the one who made it. Like, I can look back on my old Nuzlocke videos and I can see with my eyes that those videos are trash, right? I can see that. But I really, really do think that these new videos are really, really good. Like, but it's crazy because they get like 0 views. It's so funny, man. Like, it's so weird how content creation works. But I'm so excited for you guys to watch this one. I think it's gonna be, trash is a strong word. No, they were pretty bad. They were pretty bad. Like, go watch my X and Y, or my Pokemon Y flying only Nuzlocke. It was not a good video. It was not a good video. It was a fun video, not a good video. The gameplay was good. Or yeah, like the gameplay was good, but the video was not. But yeah, man, I'm so excited. I really, really do think it's an amazing video, and I haven't edited it yet, but the idea of the video is amazing. But yeah, I hope you guys love it. You'll watch Wolfie's 2-hour videos. I'll watch much longer for Red Beard Guy. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Maybe we'll make like a 3-hour feature film once we finally complete the entire gauntlet. I'll do like a whole like 2-3 hour video talking through the entire series, something like that. That'd be crazy. But I would have to make it a story. You couldn't just like go, this battle happened, and then this battle happened, and then this battle happened. That would get so boring so fast. And I'm not a very good storyteller, so that would be hard. If you love Pokechill, me too, man. Me too. That'd be sick, but also a ton of work, dude. No kidding. What up, Beetlejuice? How you doing? Good luck with that 3-hour video that you'll eventually do. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I haven't even made the Heart Gold Soul Silver recap yet, or the Black and White recap, or the Black and White 2 recap, or the X and Y recap, or the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire recap, or the Sun and Moon recap. I have a shitload of videos to catch up on, man. I just don't have time. And then there's the football videos that people really liked, and then there's the tier list videos that people really liked, and there's the whole hot take series that I really wanted to start. There's the ranking the gym leaders in for Nuzlocke's videos that I really wanted to start. There's so much content that I want to make, but I just don't have the time. Like, I barely have enough time to get the Random All videos out in time, and to get the gauntlet recaps out. Like, that's at my maximum, is getting those little sets of videos out. That's it. That's all I can do. And it's so frustrating because there's so much more that I want to do. Gosman, thank you for the redeem, man. Thank you. There's so much more that I want to do content wise. I just don't have the time, and it really sucks. Now, the reason that I don't have time is because I'm trying to spend more time with my family, right? Which is great, and I don't want to like discount that. I'm so thankful for the fact that I get so much time with my family, and that's why I don't have more time to do this. And I'm not going to change that. I'm not going to take away more time from my family to get more time for content. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm happy for the reason that I don't have time, but it still sucks that I don't have time. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You know? How many Ultra Moon attempts is this? This is attempt 2. This is only our, like, really, it's like our first Ultra Moon stream. We did, at the end of the Ultra Sun stream, we started an Ultra Moon run and ended it, like, here. Yeah, we lost it here it was actually a wild Zorua. It was a wild Zorua. We were trying to catch it, and we got a little weak, so we tried to switch out to switch into a different Pokemon so we could try to catch it a little safer, and it pursued us, and we died. That's how the first one ended. Pretty disappointing. I feel like you and Wolfie would get along great if you ever get big enough to make content with him. That'd be amazing. I highly doubt it, but that'd be amazing. Highly, highly, highly doubt it. Although it did make videos with Flygon HG, so that was pretty awesome. Oh, it really was amazing. And Ron, True Green 7, I made a video with him as well. So like I have made some content with some huge creators, but not as huge as Wolfie. He's like the biggest Pokemon creator on the planet, you know? Isn't this your full-time job now? Yes. Yes. It sure is. But I haven't made content with Manjay TV. Are you saying he's the biggest Pokemon content creator? I don't know. Fair enough. I don't know, man. It's like, I'm not working true full-time hours on making content because I'm choosing to spend more time with my family. So it's like, is this my full-time job? Yes. Now, if you include streaming at night, then I'm putting in real full-time hours. But if you take away the streaming hours, then I'm not. Do you know Purple Cliff? I've heard of him, but I've never talked to him, no. Like, I've seen some of his videos. I've seen some of his shorts and stuff. I've never actually, like, watched his long-form stuff. The Ekans that rap trash us to death? Yeah, exactly. Recommend Purple Cliff, he's funny. Yeah, no, I've enjoyed some of the videos that I've watched, for sure. Thinking of starting a Shield playthrough with only forgettable mons. Any suggestions? You can get a Goldeen pretty early on. Just don't get trapped. We didn't. We're good. We're good. Will Dynamax Terra be allowed in Sword and Shield? Yeah. Yeah. We allowed Megas in Gen 6, so I don't see why not. Is there any YouTuber or anyone else you'd like to do a collab with one day? The top of my list, the #1 person that I want to collab with more than anybody else is Shady Penguin. Because he's just been my favorite content creator, Pokemon content creator, since I was like a teenager. Flygon HG was my other favorite, and I got to collab with him, which was really, really cool. He's a very nice guy. I've messaged him a handful of times asking for advice, and he's responded with way more like time and effort than I ever would have imagined. Like, you know, I asked him like you know, like fairly simple questions that I just wanted his take on, like his advice, and he would send me like paragraphs worth of an answer, and I'm like, and I appreciate that so much. Like, that was so kind of him. Like, it was something that was like he didn't have to do that, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have to take the time to, like, I asked him, I'm like, hey, like, I posted this video, like, and I asked him specific questions about that video, and he went and he watched the entire video. I know he watched the entire video because he mentioned little details in like the middle of the video that you otherwise never would have seen. And I thought that was so kind of him to go and like watch my whole 30-minute video and then respond back with like a page worth of advice. Like, that was really cool, man. That was very, very cool. But yeah, Shady Penguin would be #1. It was him and Flygon were tied now, but I've with Flygon, so it'd be Shady now. Sorry, I gotta look up the trainer school and see what they start with. Yeah, that's fair, Jason. Their old Soul Links were amazing. 1 second, guys. Hold on. Okay, what about Chugga Conroy? That was a little bit before my time. Like, I watched some of Chugga Conroy's videos, but not much. The old school Pokemon videos that I watched was Luroy, Super Skarmory, Maryland. Those were the old school Pokemon content creators that I watched. You have a Poplio this time. Interesting. If we're talking about reaching out to other people for advice or career, I feel like that's something that could be really powerful in our community. I know we have some channels in Discord that might be appropriate, but maybe a spreadsheet of what we all do so the youngins can reach out and ask them about careers. Yeah, for sure. I'm down. Thoughts on ManJTV? I have very mixed feelings on ManJTV. It's like, first of all, obviously he's incredibly successful and an incredibly talented content creator. There's no denying that, right? And I watch a lot of his videos that he posts, and they're really entertaining videos. Like the most recent one that I watched that I thought was so good. It was such a good video, man. It was like, which generation was the most impactful? And I was like, this was an incredible video. He was entertaining, he was knowledgeable. Like, it was a really, really, really good video. You know what I'm saying? But kind of like what you're saying, 9VWE, something about, I think it's because his content is more like kid focused in terms of the audience he's going for, which is fair. Pokemon is a kid focused game. But that kind of annoys me sometimes, just like the grunty boy, like the grunty boy thing kind of annoys. But I'm not saying he shouldn't do it. I'm not even trying to talk bad on him. Like, he's obviously incredibly successful, and he's allowed to have a different style of content than me, obviously. I'm not trying to talk down on him at all. It's just, for me personally, as a viewer, as a grown-ass man, it's kind of like, okay, this is kind of annoying. You know what I'm saying? But like, the majority of his video, though, I still enjoy. Like, I still watch his videos. I still enjoy them. I'm not going to stop watching his videos because I find one part of it annoying, or like certain parts of it annoying. Like, the rest of the video is still great. It's still worth watching. You know what I'm saying? You just skip that part? Yeah. Me too. I feel bad because I know he makes more money off of the ads whenever people actually watch them, but so I feel bad skipping it. But sometimes I'm just like, oh god, okay, move on. You know. And again, I'm not trying to talk bad on him at all. Like, he's doing great, obviously, way better than me or most other people. But just, you know, you asked me my opinion, and there you go. Wasn't chatting because... Oh, you're good, dude. Team Sky. The Team Sky videos are great. Yeah, no, see, for sure. Like, I'm not trying to say I don't enjoy his videos. I do enjoy quite a bit of his videos. Definitely feel old looking at some of those old school creators, but it's kind of cool how they continue to put out content, how they have influenced next generation of creators. Yeah. You like the Grunty Boy segment where Grunty Boy knocked Mikey unconscious? Yeah, see, I missed that. About how long till we get to the first Kahuna battle? Probably like, that's probably gonna be like the end of this stream. Now, if we hit the extended stream, it's probably gonna be in about an hour if I had to guess. Typically, we hit Hala around the 2-hour mark. Typically. The first island takes a while. Mostly because of all the yapping. Yippee yap, yeah, lots and lots of yapping. Lots and lots and lots. What's gonna be the final team from this playthrough? Any ideas? Nah, dude, I have no idea. We're gonna have to see what encounters we get, how the game shakes out, how natures and IVs look and everything else. No idea. No idea. I don't pick the Elite Four team until the day before, or the day of the Elite Four. While we're sitting there planning for the league, that's when I pick my Elite Four team. I do not have an idea. You really can't in a Nuzlocke, you know? I mean, if we're gonna be honest, Flygon has his own Grunty Boy and Garchomp FJ. You're not wrong. See, no, you're not wrong. Again, I'm not trying to talk bad on these people individually. I'm just saying that I personally don't necessarily love it. It's 60, Mike, yeah. It seems to not be cycling for some reason. I don't know why. Ah, it screwed up. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, but Garchomp FJ is more than just a sponsor segue. Yeah. The Alola a gender pusher. It takes a while for it to show up in the chat. Has to be a TikTok thing. What? Red and Wolfie are pretty much the only PokeTubers I follow. That's crazy. The fact that I'm in the same conversation as Wolfie VGC for you is insane. That blows my mind. The fact that I'm in the same conversation is insane. Like, obviously, I'm not saying I'm anywhere near as successful as a creator as him. Not even close. I have literally a fraction of his following. But still, the fact that the only Pokemon creators you follow are me and Wolfie VGC is insane. That's mind-blowing, dude. Mind-blowing. I've even seen, like seeing people tell me how... Like, random people in chat or random comments or whatever, whenever they tell me, like, hey, I started playing Nuzlocke again because of you, or I started playing Pokemon again because of you, like, because I watched you rate them all video, and now I'm playing Nuzlocke again, or now I'm playing Pokemon again for the first time in years. Like, it's like stuff like that is so cool, man. It's so cool. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. And there's something special, man, about the fact that I'm inspiring not a new generation, but the old generation to get back in it is amazing. Like, you know, the old heads like me are like, hey, I watched your Rate 'em All video, now I'm playing Pokemon for the first time in years. Like, dude, that's amazing. Or I'll watch somebody who's never played a Nuzlocke before, but like, hey, I watched your Nuzlocke Gauntlet, and now I'm playing my first ever Nuzlocke. I'm like, dude, that's so cool. Like, that's awesome. That makes me so happy, man. It's really, really cool. Pokemon was completely dead to me until I stumbled on the Rate 'em All. That's what I'm saying, dude. And David, and now look at how engrossed you are into the into this Pokemon community. Like, it's amazing, man. It really is. It's so cool. It's so cool. Ooh, we like Grimer. We like that a lot. It's so cool, man. You're a Gen 1er and you got me to do my first Nuzlocke, and now I'm addicted to them. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's so, oh, this thing already has Black Sludge holding. Oh, that's amazing, man. That's awesome. Like me, I never wanted to play Sun and Moon, and now I'm halfway. That's what I'm saying. Isn't it? It's so cool, man. It's so cool. Flygon, Sylph, Antler Boy, love me some long-form Nuzlocke recaps. Those three specifically are actually what inspired me to start making my own content. At least in terms of the like, if you go back to the beginning of my YouTube, the first few posts that I made were also monotype Nuzlocks, just like those two guys do, or those three guys do. It's because when my first son was born, when I was sitting there, when I was home with him, I was sitting there feeding him a bottle. I would just binge watch like Flygon, Sylph, and Antler Boy's videos, and I was like, I could do this, and then I did. Now here we are. That reminds me, Red, I totally forgot how much I loved Pokemon and needed to come back to it. Finally bought some games again, and I'm so thankful for you and your community. Also inspired me to try to make content once I fix my PC. Dude, nice. That's so awesome. Really happy to hear that, man. Gary, the Grimer. Although you have less followers than the guys I watch, like Flygon, Sylph, Spectre, Antler Boy, however, you have influenced my Pokemon comeback journey way more than those guys, just based on the Rate 'em All vids and the Nuzlocke Gauntlet. I appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you. I mean, plus attack is good, minus defense is not good. But Black Sludge being held already is amazing. Sometimes you watch Diana's VGC streams, but you're the only streamer I actually watch consistently because you play the games. My favorite part of Pokemon, I like chill vibes. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. Haven't played Pokemon since Platinum came out, and until the Rate 'em All started. It had been so long that I had to take a second to try to remember who my favorite was. Yoink. That's crazy, man. You may attempt a Nuzlocke at some point in the future just to sit on my own time, and I will say your comfort night stream so I can fall asleep the next day. Thanks, man. Mike, thank you for the gifty, man. I really do appreciate all the kind words, man. I really, really do. You said check hot takes in Discord at some point. Tell me those two Mons don't look exactly the same. Okay. Yeah, it's so cool. Like, it's such a touching moment to think that, you know, I went from sitting there feeding my newborn baby with bottles while my wife went back to work. I was working too. We were both working part-time, and we would take turns, right? So whenever it was my turn to be at home with the kid, I would be sitting on the couch and, you know, feeding him a bottle and just binge watching Deathless Nuzlocke, or not Deathless Nuzlocke, the monotype Nuzlocke, and I was like, I can do that. And then I watched a guy named Chaotic Meatball do his franchise lock where he couldn't repeat any Pokemon, and I was like, I could do that. But then I was like, wait, what if instead of doing that same thing, I kind of make it my own, and instead of doing repeats, I do no deaths? And now here we are. And here we are, dude. And now, because of those thoughts, we built an entire community around it, and it's so cool the way the world works sometimes, man. It's so cool. All who say Red is severely underrated and goated say I. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. I really do appreciate that. I hope that one day, like, because I really do, I think, and I'm not saying this to be cocky, but I really do think that my content is really good, right? I think my Rate 'em All videos are good. I think my Gauntlet recaps are good. My streams may not be the best compared to some of the biggest streamers, but I think my Nuzlocke recap videos are really, really good. Like, I really do think that I make really, really quality content, but especially my long form videos just don't get any views, dude. Like, at all. Even on my channel, Yoink. Which had 40,000+ subscribers, the last long form video that I posted, still, right now, you can go look, doesn't even have 1,000 views. And I have 40,000 subscribers, and it's a good video, and it doesn't even have 1,000 views. And it's like, what am I doing wrong? You know, it's so hard, man. It's so hard. Beetlejuice, thank you for the gifted sub, man. I really appreciate that. You built up a fantastic community. Your content is good, even if your opinion on Blue Frog Pokemon is questionable. Thank you, Hudson. I appreciate you keeping the Fire Emblem character bit going. Thank you for the gifting, man. It's very hard to escape the short form content typecast. Yeah. I made a whole new channel, for the record. I made a whole new gaming channel because that exact same thing, Ziggleton. Because on my channel where I'm almost at 50,000 followers, 50,000 subscribers, I should say. They did not. Almost all of those 50,000 subscribers are from shorts. And so then whenever I post a long form video on that channel, those shorts subscribers don't watch it. So I made a new channel specifically just for long form content. And I told people, please do not subscribe if you're not going to watch my videos. Like, I'm genuinely, I know that everybody always asks for subscribers. Subscribe, all this shit. Please don't subscribe to my gaming channel unless you're going to watch the videos, please. And I don't mean you have to sit there and watch every single video that I post, but like, if you're looking for a video to watch and it pops up and you're subscribed to me, I'd appreciate it if you watch it. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing anything wrong. People just don't have the attention span like they used to. There's that. I was such a noob at battling now, and after finding Red in his content, I actually think strategically it came a long way. That's awesome, man. What do we... Whatever. Okay. Definitely attention span issues. Most people, especially younger generation. Yeah. Soon my streamers will see the character you picture me as. Good old Braum. That's not what I said, first of all. I don't think it's anything wrong. I think it's just because YouTube doesn't favor actual long form content anymore. Most of the push content is maximum 15-20 minutes. Yeah, they're... Oh, shit. I thought he said he was taking us to the first trial. I didn't know we were battling him here. Oh, we didn't EV train at all. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. We didn't even bring our Grimer. We didn't even bring our Grimer. Shit. We didn't EV train. We didn't bring our Grimer. Sometime he's going to lose to Lima. Did you see how much damage that just did? Did you see that? And you're going to say that, oh, I'm the one losing to a Lima. Did you see how much damage this freaking Young Goose just did to my fully evolved Pokemon? Like, excuse me? How is this my... Like, ugh. Dude, the EVs and shit in this game are so ridiculous, dude. They're so ridiculous, man. Its ability? Oh, it has Stakeout. Oh, it has Stakeout. That explains it. That explains it. Does Ilima also have perfect IVs? Yes, yeah. Ilima also has perfect IVs and EVs, yeah. Oh my god, and you have a potion. It has Pursuit, guys. Do we lose? Do we lose? Do we lose right here? We do not kill here. We do not kill with a bite. We do not. He has Pursuit. Please don't flint or crit me. Please don't crit me. Please don't. Oh, and this is because we were yapping. This is the payback for yapping. I'm fixing my EVs as soon as this battle's over, by the way. We're not done yet, guys. This Smeargle has Technician. Hold on. Technician, Water Gun, and... Get out of here. This Smeargle has Technician, Water Gun, Tackle, Perfect EVs in attack and special attack, perfect IVs in attack and special attack. This thing hits like an absolute truck. Do not underestimate this thing. We're dead to a water gun here. I don't know what we do here, guys. I don't know what's gonna take this. Let alone what's gonna even do anything back. I mean, you're gonna take it the best, Butterfree, but you're already at half health. You got this? I really don't know if we do, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't know if we do. I really don't know if we do. I think we just lost because I walked up into this battle before we were ready. Oh my lord, I swear, dude, if we have another lose right here, I swear. Okay, so this is gonna be a water gun. Oh, I guess it could be a tackle because he probably sees the kill with a tackle, but it's probably a water gun. Throw a Pokeball? No, dude, what? We lose if we do that. How long does this run take? How long did it take us to get here? About an hour and a half. About an hour and a half. Water gun. No EVs. We kind of ate that. Hold on, we kind of ate that. What's our physical defense like? Probably not as good. 19. Can we take a stab tackle? I don't think we can take a stab tackle. I don't think we take a stab tackle here, guys. I really don't. I really, really don't. Play. We have foul play. You can't sack him on? No, no, no. If we lose a single Pokemon, runs over. We might die here. This thing has the perfect move for the situation. Wait, it doesn't count for Technician. Foul play was probably a mistake. This thing has horrible stats. Damn it! Actually works pretty well. Okay, that works pretty well. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Now, do we outspeed this? Do we outspeed this with our Litten? Do we? I gotta calc this, guys. I have to calc it. I have to calc it. I don't have a choice. This is the whole run right here. If we don't outspeed. Oh. Boy. All right. Alright, Smeargle. Captain Alima, we picked Litten. This thing has 26 speed. It does not have any speed EVs. Thank God. How much speed does it have? It has 26 speed. No, it outspeeds. Mother. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, no, it does. It outspeeds. Yep. It outspeeds. We have 21 speed. It has 25. That thing outspeeds. Nope. Persian's the only thing that outspeeds. We're dead to a water gun here. We have to be dead to a Technician water gun here. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way we don't die here. There's no shot. There's no shot. Persian fake out. We can't get back into Persian. It'll die. Special defense is 14. Oh my god, dude. Butterfree into cat fake out. Person's already weak. We can't go into person right now. There's no way. Water gun does 48 to 60%. We're at 70% health right now, so we have to live a crit. So that's the only way we're winning this. The only way we're winning this is to risk a crit. Water gun does 48 to 60%. We're at 70% health. The only way to win this, the only way to win this is risking a crit. That's it. That's the only way. That's the only way. This is our healthiest Pokemon other than Gosman, which is not gonna outspeed, obviously. We lose if it's a crit. We lose if it's a crit. Holy shit. What are we doing? What are we doing? How in the hell did we get out of that battle, dude? Oh my lord. How did we get in? How did we get out of that? How did we get out of that, dude? This is okay. Back to the whole I think I make a pretty good content thing. I've gotten pretty darn good at these Nuzlocks, man, even when I throw. That was a hell of a recovery, man. David, thank you. Thank you for the gifty, man. I really appreciate you. With the hype, I love it when gifties happen in hype moments. It makes me, adds an extra little tidbit to it. Stop yabbing too close to the sun, dude, no kidding. Fix EVs and IVs now. We can't fix IVs, but we can fix EVs, though. We can indeed fix EVs, and we will. Oh. Look at this. Look at our team. From Lima, dude. Oh my lord. He admits he throws. Well, yeah. I mean, not on purpose, but it does happen. Yo, Revan with the 5 gifty. Thank you so much, Revan. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Oh, I only did 1. My bad. Let me give you 4 more. There you go. Appreciate you, dude. What Red is telling us is he uses my blood as a sacrifice for RNGesus. What? I don't want you to lose, but kind of want to be here for a loss at some point. I don't know how to explain. Well, Tom, you're in luck. Not because we're going to lose right now, but because probably next week or so, I'm going to be posting a video. I'm going to be posting a video of the 1-year anniversary of this Deathless Nuzlocke Gauntlet, where I'm going to be going over and telling the story of all 48 losses in this whole gauntlet, right? We're going to be ranking them in terms of like impact, funny, painful, whatever. We're gonna be kind of like telling the story of all those losses. So if you like that style of content, that's probably gonna be coming next week. Rins, thank you so much for the subscription, man. Appreciate you. It's not so much a fail compilation, it's more so a telling. It's a story. You know, it's a story. It's not just a death montage. It's a full-blown story of how the last year has gone in terms of the losses. None of the victories are in this video. This is literally just going over the 48 losses, and I think it's going to be a hell of a video, man. I really, really do. I think it's going to be such an awesome video. I really hope you guys like it. What I miss? You missed a hell of a battle, dude. Crazy, this has been going for a year, and I've only this week found it. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been a really fun ride, and it really has. Also, Tom, if you want to catch up on how the runs have gone, on my gaming YouTube, which you'll find it in my link, it says gaming channel. I have, at least for gens 1 through 4, I have fully edited, fully commentated recaps of gens 1 through 4. You watched them all the other day. Great binge watch. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, those are really good. Eventually I'll get to making the other ones. They just take a while, man. So many oops moments to go over. Yeah. I will say this though, Revan. I'm breaking it up into chapters. I'm breaking the deaths video into chapters. Hold on. Pokemon Center Field, avoid ambushes, Berryfield Crab, skip cemetery. Got it. Okay. I'm gonna break the losses up. Like in my ranking, I'm gonna do it in chapters. So like loss 48 through 29 or whatever. No, it's 48 through 38 are all just like straight crits, right? There's not really much of a story there. We just got straight crit. It is what it is. It sucks. We move on, right? There's not a whole lot of story to tell. So that's all one chapter, right? Then the next chapter is, it just wasn't meant to be, right? Like we just didn't have, like, do you guys remember on whatever attempt it was of Emerald, where we just literally did not encounter a single good answer into Roxanne, and we lost because we literally just didn't encounter a single good water or grass type, so we just lost. We just didn't have an answer. So it's like it's stuff like that is going to be in that second chapter, and then it's like pursuits, and then chapter 4, I believe it's chapter 4, is going to be the art of throwing. The art of throwing is chapter 4. And that's going to be going over all the ones that I screwed up, right? I screwed up big time. And it's a pretty hefty chapter. It's a pretty hefty chapter of me going over my throws. That should be a really fun one. And then the final one is like, I'm doing a dishonorable mentions, and then I'm going to do a top 10. It should be a really fun video. I really, really hope you guys love it. I've loved making it so far. I really, really hope you like it. David has read the script, mostly. You've read the top 10 script, David. What do you think so far, without spoiling anything? You've read the top 10. Include the moment that happened earlier? No, only losses. What vid? It hasn't come out yet. Taylor killing Trico, that one's rough, dude. That one's in there. Yeah, that one's in there. Octozuka Metronome, that's in the top 10. I'll tell you that right now. I remember when we had to make adopt the partner fights don't count rule. Yeah. I remember that too.
Yoink.
Yoink. Gosman, thank you, man, for the gifty. I appreciate you. Gosman's killing it tonight. Thank you, man. Nature on Grimer, plus attack, minus defense, unfortunately. Ooh, pretty good Persian. Unfortunate nature, but good Persian. We're going to make it I guess I'll make it a fast Persian since we got Technician instead of Fur Coat. Is Polyrath Malamar top 10? I think so. It was either top 10 or it was honorable mentions. I forget. It was somewhere in that range though, yeah. It was somewhere in there. I think I'm actually going to make this thing... There we go, let's do that. Let's do kind of mixed. For Rockruff, we'll probably go speed and attack, I'd say. Check PayPal? Okay, I got you. Give me 1 second. Thank you, man. Let's go speed and attack for Rockruff, that's fine. I know that Litten and Torracat are fast Pokemon and they get slow with Incineroar, but we've ran HP attack for all of our Incineroars so far in this run, or in these runs, and it's gone well for us so far, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And there you go. There's our encounters. Okay, let's get the game back up, and then I will check what Mike said. Let's see. I don't see anything yet. Maybe it takes a little bit. Yeah, I don't think anything's popped through yet. I believe you. Oh, there we go. I got you. I got you, Mike. I see it now. Okay. So what would that even be? Mike, first of all, thank you so much for the direct dono, man. 30, so it'd be 30 divided by 5 would be 6, then times 2 would be 12. So Mike gets 12 names. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you, man. Very kind of you. That's the biggest gift so far tonight, man. Thank you so much. Everybody, please claps in chat for Mike. Just made himself the nightly top gifter. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Isn't maxing out their IVs kind of busted? No. Again, Lima has maxed out, perfect maxed out IVs at level 11. And if they can do it, so can I, damn it, first of all. And second of all, you can just EV grind your Pokemon in the wild as long as you want. The only thing stopping you is time. So we just cheated in to save time. For real though, Mike, thank you, man. That was very generous of you. Thank you so much. Yo, what up, Brentalolo? How you doing? He's lazy, I guess. I'm lazy. Ah, that's it. That's it. It's not the fact that I'm trying to... It's not the fact that I'm trying to entertain people and I'm trying not to sit here and grind on wild Pokemon for hours. It's the fact that I'm lazy. That's it.
Yoink.
That's the ticket. Mike with another gifty. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. That's what it was. It's not the fact that nobody in chat wants to watch me grind on wild Pokemon for hours. That's not it. Now you've done it.
I'm Commander
We'd still be normal Sun if we EV trained. If we actually EV trained, we'd still probably be in like Diamond and Pearl. Let's be real. Let's see, who is it? Mike. Oh shit.
Bear Dog with a 20 bomb. It's over.
Yo, thank you so much, Bear Dog. Did that hit the goal? Did that hit the goal?
Yo, Bear Dog with the big 20 bomb.
Everybody, please wiggle your wags. Show me your moves. Thank you so much, Bear Dog, dude. The big 20. Thank you so much. That does mean we officially are going to have an extended stream tonight, and Bear Dog gets to steal a Pokemon and make it shiny. So there you go. Your Fire Red Nuzlocke took 150 hours because of EV training and grinding. There's no reason you should have to do that for every single game. Yeah, no, screw that. Absolutely not. Yo, the shiny rule. Yep. Tell me what shiny you want, Bear Dog. I got you. Or if you want to wait a little bit, I guess you can. I don't see why you can't wait and see like what our next encounter is going to be before you take your pick. I would like try to make it somewhat soon, although Rockruff shiny could be pretty dope. But you know what I'm saying. How do you get Rockruff so early? Because that's an event Pokemon, and since it's not a mythical, we allowed it, but it's kind of a one-off. Like this is the only other time we've ever done that was we allowed Ash Greninja once, but other than that, we never allow event Pokemon. It was just kind of like for fun because Ash Greninja and Dusk Lycanroc we otherwise never get to see. It's kind of fun. Not to give Weary ammo, but we would need to check if the Pokemon on the available routes have grindable EV yields. It's not worth it, in my opinion. I understand your point, David, I do, for sure. But it's not worth it. Yo, Ziggleton, thank you so much for the sub, man. Appreciate you. It's just not worth it. You know, it is what it is. This game's hard enough as it is. Ziggleton, thank you so much for the sub, man. Moved over, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Rockruff or Grimer? I don't know. I don't really like the Grimer shiny just because it's that weird, like, it just turns back into regular Grimer purple. But nah, dude, it's up to you, man. If you want, the Rockruff is really good, and because we're doing Dusk form, it might get used a decent chunk. Other than that, I'm not sure. I don't know, man. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Probably Rockruff. Okay. What are we supposed to be doing here? I should probably read the chat. Okay, there we go. I did redeem the name, Mike. Yeah, I was typing in your name as Bear Dog dropped his 20. What was I about to do? I was about to do something. I forget. I was gonna do something. I totally forgot. I got nothing. No idea what it was. No idea. Oh yeah, I was gonna make him shiny. They're throwing gang signs at the Mantine. No, no. I was gonna make a Rockruff shiny for Bear Dog. Also, Bear Dog, the shiny Rockruff is fantastic. Almost as good as Dr. Different the Malamar. Well, David, there is Abras in Halloween City. Special defense, I don't know. But there are Abras, though. Great shiny choice? Yeah, for sure. Shiny Rockruff is fantastic. Okay, we get the shiny, the blue. Oh, no. We can't. Bear Dog, you gotta pick something else. Nope, not possible. Damn. We can't make it shiny. We cannot make it shiny, unfortunately. What else do you want? You want to wait and see what other encounters we get? We're probably about to get a Crobat. We're probably about to get a Ghastly. Probably about to get some other things. If you want to wait, I understand. Can't do Rockruff. Or if you'd rather do Grimer, let me know and I got you. Why? What happened? Pika Hex won't let us make it shiny. It's an event Pokemon. So it's got a specific data set, whatever. You'll hold for Crobat Gengar. Fair enough. The issue is you need level 1 Mons to EV grind that's early, not over level. I haven't checked. It's fine. These games are the hardest games in the franchise to Nuzlocke by a long shot because of the fact that level 11 trainers that you're fighting at the very, very beginning of the game have perfect EVs and IVs for their Pokemon. no. I'm just gonna allow us to EV train too. If they can do it, so can I. It's fine. It's really not that serious. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. Again, we could EV grind like crazy. Why do you save so much? Because I'm old and I grew up back playing old games where autosave didn't exist. And if you didn't save all the time, you would lose hours and hours of progress. If somebody bumped your Game Boy and your battery fell out, how many of you did I just trigger? How many of you old people in here did I just trigger? How many times were you an hour into a playthrough of something on your Game Boy and somebody bumped into you
And they're freaking... The battery fell out. And you lost all your progress.
It was the worst, man. It was the worst.
Yoink.
Mike, thank you for another gifty, man. Appreciate you so much. I hear you, Tom, but we're not changing the plan 4 games in. We've already played Sun, Moon, and Ultra Sun the same way. We're not going to change it for Ultra Moon. It is what it is. These games have been hard enough as it is. No point in artificially boosting it. Okay, we're gonna get our Brawler here because it's a guaranteed encounter in the berry fields. Berry tree, it's just a sake of changing the time on your DS and waiting for one to spawn. Therefore, we just bring it in, and then we randomize IVs and eat in nature and everything else. Brawler. Okay, let's see. Where is Berry Fields? There it is. Randomize IVs, can't change it. Damn, we got some good ones, okay? Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we can randomize our IVs. Pokenobi actually put a wheel on our thing. Oh, not big gifty wheel, sorry. No, we have a nature wheel down here. We spin this little nature wheel. This is how we decide the nature of our Brawler. We get Rash. I don't even know what Rash is. Let's see what that does. Rash. What does that do? Minus special defense plus special attack. That's actually kind of unfortunate, but it's not a big deal. It's fine. Okay, so Berry Fields, Brawler. We need to spin our name. Black Dragon gets his name back. This would be now Black Crab. Okay, we got Black Crab there. Black Dog. Oh, crap. Oh, what was Rockruff's nickname? Does anybody remember what Rockruff's nickname was before? Shit. What was Rockruff's nickname before we changed it? Oh, no. We stole somebody's nickname. And then we didn't change it back. So nightmares times they didn't choose. It was Black Dog before. It was Black Dog. Oh, you're right. My bad. You're right. It was Bear. My bad. I'm getting Black Dog and Bear. I'm getting Black Dog and Bear Dog mixed up. Too many dogs. My bad. Ninja Gamer, man. I was about to start playing again. Give me a second. I got you. There we go. Okay, let's go. It's Doggy World out there. Doggy Dog World, yeah. He's tired of this already. Not really, surprisingly. I really enjoy these games. These are my favorite Pokemon games to play, believe it or not. So I'm still really enjoying this. Now, am I excited to move on and get to the Switch games? Yeah, for sure. But I wouldn't say I'm tired of it. We haven't had that many losses in Gen 7. You know what I'm saying? Like in Gen 5, we had more than this. In Gen 4, it was close. No. We had 8 losses in Gen 4. We had 8 in Gen 3. We had 8 in Gen 2 as well, actually. Holy crap. We had a bunch in Gen 5 though. And now Gen 7 is the second most so far. It was so fun playing Unite. Dude, I agree. It was a blast, man. I will say, rules your rules lawyering comes from an enjoyment of this thing. I take seriously what I enjoy because integrity is important to me. As Bluey said, the rules make the game fun. And I hope you know that I do agree with you. I agree with your general purpose there. It's just sometimes, especially from the driver's seat, you kind of have to make a decision on, is this rule, even if it's correct, is this rule worth it? Is it worth the time or the argument or whatever, or should we just play the damn game? You know what I'm saying? Or should we just play the damn game? So it's like, it's one of those weird balances you have to strike, where it's like, sometimes you are technically correct, but it's just like, it's not worth it for whatever reason. So we just move on and do it the path of least resistance type of thing. But I do appreciate, in general, I appreciate that way. But occasionally it's like, all right, nope. Shouldn't you have gotten that one, Yoda? You'll get the next one, because we cheated that one in. We should have updated this thing's nature while we were in PK Hex. Now we gotta go back and redo it. Oh well. My bad. Be right back. Or did we already do it? I don't even know if we did. Oh, wow, we went from 90 down to like less than 70 viewers. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's go HP and attack. Whoop. There we go. Cool. Okay, let's go do this trial. Let's get her done. Sorry. I totally get it. I recognize I fill a role sometimes and I will be overruled for the best. I am the necessary evil. No, for sure, for sure. To the point, the risk of reset is what makes watching this fun at all. I both hate and love that we lose. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I agree. It's one of those weird things where it's like the loss, like if we never lost, this wouldn't be a very fun series. Like, I guess there would still be some hype battles and there'd be some close calls and stuff. But if we literally never lost, like, I feel like a lot of people would lose interest. But the fact that we get knocked down and we have to keep trying and we're all the way in the Elite Four and we get crit by a toucannon and like, you know, like these moments, I feel like the losses, I could name way more memorable moments from losses than I could wins. I think like the only really memorable win that I can think of outside of the numerous Gyarados sweeps would be the Shedinja versus the Mega Metagross. That was hilarious. That was an incredible moment. But I feel like the vast majority of the big moments in this gauntlet have been losses. You know? And again, I will still never throw on purpose for content. That is not something I'm comfortable with doing. But it was like you can't deny that the losses make for awesome content. They really, really do. The fight with Linus or whatever just now. Elima. Yeah. The 1 HP hack sleep is pretty rad. That is true. Did you get the Pokemon Center encounter? No, I sure haven't actually. I sure have not. Let me see what the level cap is for this trial really fast, though. It's all 12 in Ultra Sun? Jesus, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and bring you out for now, and then let's go ahead and get this encounter. I've not gotten a Route 2 encounter yet. Yo, are we on track? Hold on. We have the Butterfree, we have the Spearow. Are we on track for Bagon right now? I know there's always the Mankey risk. Yeah, no, the 1 HP Haxorus sweep was amazing. It really, really was. Are we on track? No, Yoda, this won't be for you. This is a trade. This is a trade. Do I make another martini? Are your kids asleep? If the answer to that is yes, then so is the martini. Yo, Piston Cup with the dolphin. Thank you for the gifting, man. Appreciate you. I'm not gonna name this beer. We're about to trade it like immediately. Isn't that like life though? Because remembering our losses makes the wins more meaningful. For sure, for sure. Very well, I'll be right back. I'm assuming we're doing this trade now. There's no reason for holding on to it. Halucha's better into the Grand Trial anyway. Funnily enough, the hack sweep was born out of gravity. Every time I consider nuzlocking every game like this gen and the one that I dread is the one I dread the most. Figuring out how to treat encounters in Gen 9. I don't dread this unless you mean the difficulty of this gen. Then that's totally fair. And also, if you're playing on like actual, like hard copy hardware, then yeah, I would dread this. I would dread this in Gen 4 so much. But if you're not, then it's fine. Just speed up through the conversation. This Halucha is always a brave nature. It's like pre-coded into the end of the game. Pre-coded.
Yoink.
Yoink. Mike with another gifty, man. Appreciate you, dude. You're killing it tonight. Thank you so much, man. I think you and Bear Dog are close, yeah. Favorite win was the confused Metagross. Oh my god, yeah, you're right, dude. The two of them, we did two of them too, Rins. It was in both Ruby and Sapphire. We beat Steven's Metagross by confusing it with Crobat. And then it just kept hitting itself over and over and over again while we won. That was an amazing moment. I agree with you. That was insane. That was absolutely insane, man. Yeah, that was a hell of a moment. It really, really was. That was awesome. Parafusion is my favorite status. Yeah, it's pretty crazy for sure. Let's go Chaw. Let's see your IVs. You get 31 attack is insane. Minus speed nature is a bit unfortunate, but we can still crank your speed, then we should be fine. Maybe? Pretty bad speed EVs. We might not outspeed the Mankey, but I don't think it'll matter, honestly. Make a Lucha shiny. If we double the goal, then we can. If not, I can't just make any Pokemon I want shiny. We gotta hit the goal for somebody to like steal the shiny. Kingfisher with a year, dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. What'd you use to beat Ultra Necrozma? We used the Lopunny. All jokes aside, I'm really not even joking. We really did beat Ultra Necrozma with Lopunny. I'm not even joking. We actually did. It was hilarious. If you replay Sun and Moon not for the Nuzlocke, would you still speed through the dialogue? Hell yeah. I don't read any dialogue in any Pokemon game. It's all trash. Dude, if you want story, play literally any other RPG other than Pokemon. You'll get a better story. Like, don't play Pokemon for story. There's so many better options out there. Yo, Lily. Can't remember. Thank you.
At Lily Tiger 986 became a member. At Lily Tiger 986 celebrates 1 month of membership. Wow, time flies.
Thank you, Lily. Appreciate you. You're right, though, Mike. You're absolutely right. The fact that beating Ruby and Sapphire both with Confuse and Shenanigans, and it was continuing the fact that we were beating 5 games in a row deathless. We beat Crystal, Gold, Silver, Ruby, and Sapphire in a row without a single death. It was absolutely... We were on one hell of a run. And then the Beautifly incident happened against Makuhita and Emerald, and there it went. And there it went. Johnny with the redeem name, I got you. And that was crazy, man. That was absolutely crazy. After this trial, skip this location. Got it. The fact that they give you Brick Break this early in the game is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Wait, where at, Zach? Where at? I missed it. I saw you said it was like Southwest Florida. I grew up in Southwest Florida, so I'm curious. Where at? Then Big Bad Emerald came to town where we lost 8 times. Yeah. Yeah, that happened. That was after losing in gold so much too. Yeah. No, literally though, guys. We lost in gold 8 times. Then we beat 5 games in a row deathless. And then we lost in emerald 8 times. Like it was literally like 8 deaths. Perfect. 8 deaths.
Like, what the hell, dude?
And then throughout the entirety of Gen 4 was 8 more deaths. It was so weird. Let me add a freebie like Brick Break. Yeah, pretty much. Remember you said you're in the Sarasota area? You live in Bonita Springs, like Naples, Fort Myers? Okay, yeah. That's not too far from where I grew up. I actually grew up in a smaller town about 15 minutes south of Sarasota. So pretty close. I was only like an hour from Fort Myers. Not too bad. I say I've been to a few of those down there, I think. I've only been down to Fort Myers a few times, but yeah. Emerald started our encounter routing. That's right. Forgot about that. Do you think it's harder to Nuzlocke a random game than it is to Nuzlocke a non-randomized one? It depends. Like, by the nature of randomized, it could either be the easiest thing you've ever done or the hardest thing you've ever done, depending on what Pokemon you get and what Pokemon the opponent gets. It's totally up in the air. Data input for Sapphire was so funny because you were like, we've beaten 5 games deathless, we can't be stopped. Yeah, and then literally Emerald came along and shoved that right in my face. You been to a kava bar? Yeah, I forget which one it was. I think, man, it was a long time ago. It was one of my early 20s. Early 20s. The easiest to Nuzlocke is, yeah, Fire Leaf Greed and X and Y, easily. There was like a lucky hat or beanie. Yeah, the beanie was lucky. The beanie was lucky for a while, yeah. Was it Kava Nirvana or... Honestly, I couldn't tell you, man. Unfortunately, it's been so long I couldn't tell you. This was probably... Gosh, 2013, 2014, a long time ago, man. long time ago. Lucky Benny was good too, yeah. Not gonna lie, I've replayed Alola using every mon and they're all so fun. That's crazy. That's awesome. I know we're picking up Wags in the Isle of Armor in Gen 8. I'm down. Now that you just recently played all the games for this point, if you had to restart the Gauntlet, do you think it would go a lot smoother? Yes, for sure. 8 resets here too, maybe? Nah. We've already beaten Sun. We had 4 resets in Sun. We had 2 resets in Moon, and we had 1, 2. I don't know. We had a few in Moon as well, or in Ultra Sun, I mean. Bring Halucha to the league. Unfortunately, its brave nature kind of prevents that. PK Hex alone would have the time. Dude, literally though, oh my god. Do you guys know how much time, especially in Gen 5 once we got those stupid feathers, do you know how much time I spent off screen sitting in my office clicking A on my controller, giving things stupid feathers to give them EVs? Oh my god, it took me, or right before the Elite Four, having to go around the region and pick up all the TMs that we lost. It used to take me literally like 3 hours to Elite Four prep. In real time, it would take me like 3 hours out of my day to Elite Four prep. Now, it still takes me like an hour or two just because picking the team, but the games are also harder now. Like, it took a long time, man. Like, god, PK Hex would be an absolute lifesaver, dude. Oh my lord. Like, whenever we go back and do the franchise lock, the no repeats, finding cheat codes that worked was brutal, yeah. Whenever we go back and do the franchise lock of no repeats, I can't wait to use PK Hex, dude. I can't wait. Oh god, it's gonna be wonderful. Sword and Shield being able to pick the quantity of items is so underrated. Oh, true, like giving multiple feathers at the same time, yeah. Alright, Cha, here we go. Boop its snoot. We're gonna do something like that for sure.
Boop the snoot.
Bonk. Bye-bye. Hold on, wait. Hold please. Hold please, hold please, hold please, hold please, hold please.
That was easy.
There we go. There you go. Pika Hex now works up to Gen 9. Oh my lord. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out emulators and stuff for the Switch games, because that's a little difficult. That's a lot of damage, yeah, no kidding. Alright, let's go Pepper Hulla. Get out of here without an encounter. Can we escape rope? If so, I will. I don't know, man. Just something about the Alola region. Like the music, the environment, the tropical vibes. Like, it's just... It's so... There's something about Alola that's so much more magical than the past handful of regions, man. And maybe that's because Alola is what brought me back into Pokemon, so I kind of have, like, nostalgia for it in a way. Because I grew up with Gen 1, I played all the way up through Gen 4, I played Gen 5, and then Gen 5 turned me off, and I was like, I don't really want to play Pokemon anymore. So I stopped playing, and I didn't play X and Y. And then, you know, I didn't even play Alola until it had been out for a year or two or whatever. And then it just, I don't know, man, something about Alola made me want to play it. And then I got it, and I loved it so much, and it got me back into Pokemon. And now here we are, where I'm literally playing Pokemon for a living. It's just so different. Like you said, Jorge, it's so different from all the other games, man. And it's so good. Why Gen 5 turn you off? Because it has, in my opinion, the worst Pokedex in all of Pokemon by a long shot. I dislike a lot of the Pokemon. A lot. I really, really don't like that Pokedex. Now, with that being said, that's not to say there aren't good Pokemon in that Pokedex. Some of my favorites are in that Pokedex. Gigalith and stuff. I couldn't use my escape rope. I couldn't get past it. Nope. There goes our, damn it, dude. There goes our Zubat. Unfortunate. It wouldn't let me past it. I just, like, there's still some of my favorite Pokemon are in Gen 5. Like Excadrill and Crocodile and Gigalith and Braviary, Zoroark. Like, there are some really, Volcarona. Like, there are some amazing Pokemon in Gen 5, but it's just, as a whole, it's my least favorite gen by a long shot. By a long shot. Zubat is elsewhere? Yeah. Unfortunate. This is Yoda, by the way. Everything comes together and creates a memorable experience, yeah. Did you play Black or White 2? I sure did, yep. You don't like everything about Gen 5, so you hate everything about it? Yeah, clearly. Don't believe him? Go watch him rate the Pokedex video? I did, yeah. I made a video where I was going through the Gen 5 Pokedex, and I put everything in either love, like, dislike, or hate. I think if I remember correctly, my overall positive was like 41%, and my overall negative was 59%. So I dislike to hate 40 or 50, 51%, or no. I don't remember. 50-something% of the Gen 5 decks. If you get Cutiefly and Meadow, it would be down to Mankey and Bagon. That'd be awesome. That'd be really, really cool. 59. It was 59% of Unova that I disliked, yeah. And there's also the whole thing that Gen 5 was... at least the first half of the Unova Pokedex was literally just a reskin of Gen 1. And that was on purpose. It was a soft reset of the franchise. Like, they did that on purpose. That was intentional. I'm not saying how dare they or whatever. I just don't like it. I just didn't like it. And, like, I think that most of the Gen 1 reskins were worse. Outside of, like, Excadrill is way better than either Dugtrio or Sandslash, right? Gigalith is way better than Golem. Musharna is better than Hypno. But other than that, like, Tauros is way better than Bouffalant. Chansey's better than Audino. I mean, the list goes on. I am saying, how dare they? Save the rat for fear. That's true, Weary. We do have our Ultra Necrozma answer now. We do indeed. Reshiram or Zekrom? Oh yeah, no, for sure. Reshiram and Zekrom are, in my opinion, the best box art duo in all of Pokemon. Yeah. I am a Gen 5 hater, but those two are damn near perfect. Machamp clears Conkeldurr for sure. I agree with that. The starters, the Gen 5 starters are one of my least favorite trios in Pokemon, for sure. I would probably put them in 7th or 6th. Yeah, I'd probably put them in 7th. I would put, I probably shouldn't have done this first, huh? I would put Paldea last. Or no, I'd probably put Galar last. And then I would put Paldea second to last. Then Unova, then Johto. Which one do I prefer for the starters? I mean, Superior is the best for hardcore Deathless Nuzlocke by a long shot. Fast, bulky Leech Seeds are amazing for Deathless Nuzlocke. Design-wise, I guess Superior. I'm not a huge fan of any of them, though. You gotta stop calling yourself a Gen 5 hater if you like Gen 5 more than you want to admit. I'm a Gen 5 disliker, how about that? Because I dislike 59% of the Pokedex. That's still a large percentage. A large percentage. Gen 3 is your favorite for all three starters? I would put Gen 3 in probably 4th? No, probably 3rd. Yeah, probably 3rd. Yeah. So my starters ranking. Gen 1 are my favorite because they're just nostalgia. But if I try to take nostalgia out of it, Gen 4 has the best trio by a mile. Gen 4 has the perfect starter trio. It is the only perfect 3 out of 3, in my opinion, in the entirety of Pokemon. It is the only perfect 5-star, 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 in my opinion, out of all of Pokemon. Then I would put Kanto in second. Again, I know it's nostalgia, but I grew up with them. Charizard and Blastoise are easy 5s. Venusaur would get like a 4 or something. Like I like Venusaur, but it's not perfect. And then Gen 3 would be 3rd because I think Blaziken holds back the trio a little bit. Sceptile and Swampert are both amazing. I just think that, I think that the Blaziken hold it back a little bit, unfortunately, but its Mega is amazing. And Reshiram or Zekrom, which one do you prefer? I think I prefer Zekrom, but I prefer Kyurem White, if that makes sense. I don't like Kyurem Black, but Kyurem White is cool. Kanto is definitely not second overall, in my opinion. I mean, fair enough. That's just my opinion on their designs. I would put them second. I would go Sinnoh, Kanto, Hoenn. Oh, I would put Alola in 4th, honestly. 5th would probably be Gen 6. I'd probably put Kalos in 5th. Then I'll put Johto in 6th. Unova in 7th. Paldea in 8th. And Galar in 9th. That's how I would do it. Kyurem White is peak. Yeah, Kyurem White's amazing, for sure. No doubts there. Gen 4, Gen 1, Gen 3, Gen 7, Gen 6, Gen 2, Gen 5, Gen 8, Gen 9. That's literally exactly my ranking, Mike, except I would switch Gen 8 and 9. But otherwise, that's literally my exact rankings. That's so funny. Literally exact. Petalil. Unfortunate no Bagon early, but Petalil's really good. We don't have a grass type yet. So we take it. I don't care if I'm delusional, I would get Hoenn tattooed on my forehead. My lord. I just don't like Blaziken. Like, Blaziken holds it back. It's still top 3, but Blaziken keeps it from being top 2. Kanto is the best everything after Gen 6 isn't the best. I would put Alola. Alola's top 4, in my opinion. I think Alola's the 4th best trio. Lilligant's good. Not a huge... Lilligant has a good design. I'm just not personally a fan, but it's really good in battle, especially when it gets Quiver Dance. We get Izzy the Lilligant. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, anything against Quiver Dance is great. You think the Alola starters are perfect? If you delete Incineroar from existence, then I agree with you. And I hate Incineroar's design. But I think the other two, both Decidueye and Primarina, pull that trio up so hard that it makes Incineroar being atrocious to look at. Okay. Nostalgia is what's killing the Pokemon franchise? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. There's no way. There's no way. Nostalgia is killing the Pokemon franchise? I would argue nostalgia is what's keeping it alive. It's what makes the money, exactly. No, yeah, no, I thoroughly disagree with that. I think nostalgia is what's keeping Pokemon alive, not what's killing it. It lives off nostalgia more than anything? Yeah, exactly. Look at literally every generation, Dr. Different, from Gen 1. Other than Gen 3, they all have a pretty heavy connection to Kanto. Look at Johto is literally attached to it. It's like part of the same game, right? The Hoenn is like the only one that really isn't tied to Kanto kind of at all, actually. Hoenn is kind of its own deal, which is pretty unique. Sinnoh has a crap load of Kanto Pokemon getting evolutions, and it's pretty heavy connected to Johto. Gen 5 literally just rewrote Kanto. They put a new slap of paint on it, and they said, hey, here you go. Here's your new game. This is literally Kanto again, but with a different coat of paint. And then you have Gen 6, which, God, Gen 6 was give me as much Gen 1 as possible in Gen 6. They hand you a Lapras, they hand you a Snorlax, they hand you a Kanto starter. Like, that was as much shove Gen 1 in your face as possible. Gen 7 made a bunch of Kanto Pokemon Alola forms. Gen 8 made a bunch of Kanto Pokemon Gigantamaxes and Galar forms. Paldea also didn't really do much to Gen 1, to be fair. I'll give that. Okay, so Gen 3 and Gen 9 really didn't. Skip here, got it. Yeah, no, it like literally everything, every generation in Pokemon other than 3 and 9 heavily rely on Gen 1 nostalgia. Heavily. You survived that? That's crazy. Maybe a slight overcorrect? Sure. Yeah, dude, Gen 6 was... Gen 6... Look, and this is coming from a Gen 1 fan. Did I just overlevel? Oh, no. Why'd that give me so much experience? I just overleveled, didn't I? $16 is the cap? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. We're boxing this thing. Traded Mon? Oh, true. Gen 5 spit in the face of Kanto nostalgia? Yeah, because they took the existing thing and just kind of painted over it and handed it back to you. Mike, David, you know what? As much as I don't agree about Hoenn being the best, man. Like, looking back at the Hoenn Dex, I actually might do it next in my least favorite Dexes videos. There's a lot of Hoenn Pokemon that I could not care less about. And, like, I feel like Hoenn is one of those regions that's really well balanced. There's not a lot of really bad Pokemon, but there's not a lot of amazing Pokemon either. It's just kind of, like, pretty good across the board. Like, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. You know? Because of nostalgia, Kanto continues to show up in other gens, and it continues to show up every new TCG set. It continues to show up in every new season anime. Gen 1 got all the first megas, and all of that causes people to not find new Pokemon to love. Kanto is shoved down our throats, and I'm sick of it. See, well, you not liking it is totally valid. You can not like it all you want, Dr. Different, but that doesn't mean it's killing the franchise. It's quite literally what's keeping the franchise alive. You can dislike it all you want. That's your prerogative. I need to switch out here. We cannot overlevel this thing. We cannot overlevel this thing. We have to switch out now. Gen 3 has so many mid-mons. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I feel like Hoenn is like, okay, across the board. There's not a lot of amazing, there's not a lot of bad. It's just kind of like, sure. Where, like, I'll say this about both Kanto and about Unova. Kanto and Unova have a lot of really bad Pokemon and a lot of really good Pokemon. It's got both, right? It had both Kanto and Unova, I'll say that. I love one a lot more than the other, obviously, but both of them, this is valid. They have so many bad Pokemon and so many good Pokemon. Like, it's this weird, like, divide where Hoenn is just kind of balanced. Like, everything's fine. Kanto wasn't just Kanto, it was the bedrock. Of course, it has a ton of universal mons. It had to, by definition. Right. Literally, the entire franchise is built on Kanto's back. Yeah. Which is why I always kind of am like, here we go, when people trash Gen 1. It's like, Kanto, literally the entire franchise is alive because of how successful Kanto was. It's still, I think Scarlet and Violet passed it, but look at how many more people are alive now. But correct me if I'm wrong, up until Scarlet and Violet, Red and Blue were still the best-selling Pokemon games of all time. Like, you don't agree, you think Pokemon franchise would still survive without them overdoing Gen 1 everywhere? Dr. Different, but you can literally see that that's not true. Because look what they did with Gen 5. When they removed all of the old Pokemon, all of the Gen 1 nostalgia, everything, and they made their own brand new thing without playing on that nostalgia, it was the worst selling games in the franchise, outside of Crystal. Like, the third versions always sold worse. But, like, of the main versions, Gen 5 was the worst selling by far. So, like, your point, and I'm not trying to trash on your opinion. You can dislike the Gen 1 glaze all you want. That's totally valid. But in terms of what's good for the franchise, that's just not true. Like, Gen 5 was the worst selling by far. And Red and Blue was the best selling by far. Like, that's not opinion based. That's just the truth of the matter. You know what I'm saying? You can look it up yourself. Like, how are we gonna do Nuzlocke in the Legends games? We're not counting them in this. I might do like a regular Nuzlocke of them for fun, but we're not counting them as a part of this challenge. Also, Weary, are we doing anything about Route 3? Are we doing it anyway since we didn't get the cutie fly or what? Go back and try for Bagon? Okay. Like, it's just, I didn't mean to turn this into a Gen 1 versus Gen 5 rant night. I really didn't. But it's just the truth, man. Like, the Pokemon franchise thrives. When you say Gen 1, what games are you talking about? What do you mean, brother? The first generation of Pokemon games, Red, Blue, Yellow. This franchise survives because of Gen 1. All the best games are all throwing back and pushing more Kanto stuff. I'm not saying that the Kanto Pokemon are the best. I personally feel that way. I think the Kanto Pokemon are the best. They're my favorite. But I'm not to say they actually are, like, especially battle prowess wise. My lord, every generation after Gen 1 is better. And concept wise, the Pokemon got way more interesting as the series have gone along, for sure. But me personally, I would argue that I like the simpler Pokemon better. Give me the flying fire lizard. Give me the turtle with cannons. I don't need my starter to be a drummer. I don't want my starter to be a magician. I just want my starter to be a fantastical animal that can fight. Like, and maybe this is just the old head in me, but I don't want, I can acknowledge that the newer generations of Pokemon are more interesting. Yes, they are, in fact, more interesting. But I think that that's kind of taken away, they've moved too far away from what made us love it in the first place, which was fantastical animal. Fire-breathing dragon, electric mouse, turtle cannon, fire horse, electric bird, ice bird. Like, we loved these things. Like, it was okay to be simple, you know what I'm saying? Or the kaijus. Literally just throw kaiju on 75 different Pokemon. We love them all. You know? You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest, they're running out of ideas. I don't know, man. I thought they were too, but then now that I'm going through the Raid 'em All series and I'm like actually reading about these Pokemon, they're all pretty awesome. I feel like if they chose any other region as the first to start with the franchise as a whole, it would still be just as successful. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that, Dr. Different. Now, I don't heavily disagree with you on that take, but I do disagree slightly, just because I think that the simplicity of Gen 1 helped with it being an introduction to, especially an American audience, who, like, anime as a whole really wasn't the thing over here when Pokemon first came. I know there was 80s animes, but they weren't super popular. Like, sure, Dragon Ball was a thing, but like it wasn't anime in the West wasn't huge. You know what I'm saying? It was, I think the fact that the Pokemon that got introduced to us in Gen 1 were simple, I think that's why it was so successful. Is because they were simple, they were easily digestible. If you would have introduced the Magician Cat, Meowscarada, or Primarina and all this stuff in the first generation, I feel like people would have been like, nah, this is kind of weird. But the fact that it's just a fire dragon and a cannon turtle, people are like, okay, that's cool. You know, like, for people who are just introducing to that area of world, like, of culture, I think it was a really good introduction point. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, after this new starter, this is our 4th Fire Dog. I've had enough. That's fair. That's valid. That's valid. I guess this is our team. Digimon did the weird bipedal to start, and they didn't take off as much, probably for that reason. Valid point. Valid point. They sure did, man. And they did it hard, too. They went hard into that. We got 3 Hadaughters, by the way. None of them are water types. It's kind of crazy. Turtles are dope. That's what I'm saying, man. Torterra and Blastoise are 2 of the coolest starters ever, and they're pretty simple. One of them's a world turtle that, you know, a grass turtle with it, like, carries, like, it's a world turtle, right? Blastoise is a cannon turtle. That's awesome. Why do we need to overcomplicate it? You know what I'm saying? I'll take when Nintendo does not make new good mons. Hold on. Because there are a ton of people making money designs based on their imagination, and many are really good, Nintendo does not want to pay them to use their designs, and solely so they go for bad designs. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I see your point, though, for sure. Are Z-moves allowed in this run? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Was it the games that kept it going, or the anime? I think the same, yeah, like Weary said. I think you can't really separate them. I don't think you can really separate them. Sceptile is your ride or die for starter. Sceptile's awesome, dude. I will say this, I prefer Grovyle. I prefer Grovyle a lot, actually. But Sceptile's still really cool. Sceptile's very cool. I would put it top 4, top 5 of grass-type starters for sure. Maybe even top 3 if I had to think about it. I don't know. Probably top 3, actually. Yeah, it'd be like Torterra, Decidueye, Sceptile, Venusaur, probably. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Okay. Let's go Sharp Beak on you, and I'm sure we sweep. Is Fire Red Leaf Green actually Gen 3? Yes. Yes, it came out in the 3rd generation of Pokemon games on the Game Boy Advance. It is a Kanto remake in Generation 3. Just like Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee is a Kanto remake in Generation 7. They are different. There is a distinction. They are people confuse region and generation a lot because they're used pretty interchangeably, but that's not correct. Like Oras is Gen 6, but it's a Hoenn remake in Gen 6. Heart Gold, Soul Silver are a Johto remake in Gen 4. Because, like, go look at, and the reason why you call them generations, go play Fire Leaf Green, then go play Ruby and Sapphire. They play almost identically. Go play Diamond and Pearl, then go play Heart Gold, Soul Silver. They play almost identically. It's like the same like operating system, if that's how you want to word it. That's how you kind of divide the generations. The only one, the generational divide that does get kind of blurry is Let's Go, because I would argue Let's Go is more similar to Sword and Shield than it is to Sun and Moon. But typically the way that people divide the generations is any Pokemon... Okay, so let's say Sun and Moon comes out. Everything that comes out up until Sword and Shield is Gen 7. You know what I'm saying? But it's weird because Sun and Moon is a Switch game and Sword and Shield is a Switch game. So I feel like, Let's Go. I feel like Let's Go is almost that weird one where it's like, that should probably be Gen 8, but it's not technically. I feel like that was fairly common knowledge, Tom, but I guess it depends on how deep you are into the Pokemon world. All right, we're going to end the stream after this battle, by the way, just so you guys know. Let me pull a calc. Do we really need to calc? I think we just sweep. Let's go 7.5. Yeah, honestly, though. Let's Go's a weird one. I don't think I'm going to pull up a calc for this. I think we just sweep with Cha. I really do. I think we just sweep. We have Sharp Beak. We have EVs. Sword and Shield are dope games. I think they're overhated for sure. No extended stream? I mean, it's pretty extended. We're at 2.5 hours now. But I figured this would be a good spot to end it. We can move on to Alola, or on to Akala if you want, but I don't want to start like diving into Akala when we're already 2.5 hours in, you know? Because we're not gonna get anything else done between now and like the 3-hour mark, you know what I'm saying? What up, Dr. Chazah? Could get the last encounters. True, yeah, no, you're right, Weary, you're right. I'm not going to end the stream after this battle. We're going to get our final melee encounters first. Good point, Weary, good point. Good point. Only problem with Sword and Shield is it feels so handheld guided. That's everything past Gen 5, really. Really, Gen 5 is where that started. If you go back and you replay Gen 5, it's like... that's where the hand holding and the over conversing started. It got way worse in Gen 6 and then even worse in Gen 7, but Gen 5 is kind of where it started. Did you say the Let's Go games suck? A waste of money? What? Dude, okay. No, dude. I love the Let's Go games. They're so much fun. It's the most faithful remake to like Red and Blue. Like, but also, the Let's Go games are the most beautiful Pokemon games in the franchise. They are the most beautiful games in the franchise visually, and it's like people complain, oh, there's no abilities in battle. There wasn't abilities in the first 2 generations either. It's fine. Just enjoy the game. Now, the catching mechanic is stupid. I agree. I don't like the Pokemon Go catching mechanic. I agree with you on that. But outside of that one fact, this is scary. Outside of that one fact, the Let's Go games are amazing, man. I love the Let's Go games. They're so much fun to play. And they actually updated the gym leaders' move pools and stuff. Like, the gym leaders are actually, like, somewhat difficult compared to Red and Blue. Red and Blue, they're a joke. The Let's Go games are amazing. If you've only played Let's Go a little bit, or you haven't played it at all, and you think it's a bad game, please give it another chance. They're really, really fun games. Really, really, really fun games. You want Let's Go Johto? I would love a Let's Go game of every region. I agree wholeheartedly. Especially the older ones that aren't on Switch. Completely agree. You want to battle wild Pokemon and grind your levels? See, that's where I disagree, Gosman. I think grinding on wild Pokemon is the worst part of a Pokemon. I hate it so much, so I kind of enjoyed the catching thing. You want another Legends game? Me too. I want another past Legends game, not a future one. I haven't played Z8 to be fair, but it didn't really interest me. But Legends Arceus was amazing. These want 2D sprites games back. Dude, here's another, we're on a hot take spree tonight. The generally accepted best sprites in Pokemon history is Gen 5, right? And that's not a crazy take in the slightest. They're incredible. Gen 5, the sprites are the best part about Gen 5. The sprites are easily the best part of Gen 5. But my little hot take is that I think that the animated Crystal sprites were actually better. That's my hot take. And I know that that's not a popular take at all. Crystal, right there, Dr. Chazah. That's exactly what I'm saying. The Crystal sprites. Go look at Gengar's animated Gen 2 sprite. That is the best that Gengar has ever looked by a mile. By a mile, dude. Crystal had the best sprites in Pokemon, in my opinion. Gen 5s are easily second. It's not even close. It's like 1A, 1B, really. The Gen 5 sprites are incredible. But Crystals are special, man. Crystals are special. that 2D art with the more vibrant colors and the fact that they're still animated slightly. Oh, perfect, dude. Oh god, they're so good, so good. Emeralds are solid too. See, the thing with that, Mike, though, is that is that whenever people want to praise Gen 3 or Gen 4 sprites, it's kind of immediately overruled by Gen 5, because if you look at the Gen 4 sprites of almost any Pokemon, like Infernape, Lucario, whatever, and then look at the Gen 5 sprite, they literally just took the existing sprite and animated it. It's the same exact sprite, it's just animated. So it's like it immediately is an upgrade over Gen 3 or 4, you know? Would you like the return of rideable Pokemon in the way of Alola? I like the way that Let's Go did it best, personally. If you've never seen Crystal, Raikou, or Suicune, you're missing out. Yeah, for sure, dude. Crystal was magical, man. It really was. It was the worst selling game in Pokemon history, though. Crystal, worst selling individual copy in the entire franchise, unfortunately. But the worst selling generation is Gen 5. I'm not surprised. Alright, let's get our last encounters. What's left, Weary? Just 10 Carrot Hill. Is that it? Is it just 10 Carrot Hill? Gold and Silver are pretty far up the list. I mean, to be fair, if you look at the third versions in general, the third versions are all really far down. Platinum and Emerald are really far down as well. They're really far down. Give Route 1 real quick. Oh, the Tauros one. Yeah. It's actually not Gen 5. I just Googled it. It was Gen 5 for a long time. It was Gen 5 for a very long time, other than Crystal. Crystal is. But if we're talking generations, Gen 5 was. Like, Black and White were the worst selling, like, first games. Or did a modern game pass it up? Was it like Sword and Shield or something? Because it was Gen 5 for a long time. I haven't looked at that statistic in a while, to be fair, but it was. What encounter are you hoping for? I would love another Snorlax. Wait, is it banned? Need to go talk to a youngster at Mantine Beach. They do static gasoline balloon in the school nighttime. That's right. This might be a hot take, but I generally don't understand how people can judge anything, let alone a game or a movie, without completing the whole thing first. It's not a hot take at all, Mike. I completely agree with you, in fact, which is why I always throw the caveat. I always throw the caveat whenever I'm talking about ZA, is I'm not saying ZA is a bad game. I'm saying it doesn't interest me. That's always how I word ZA, because I haven't played it. I can't say it's a bad game. I haven't played it. It just doesn't interest me. I've watched gameplay and I'm like, no thanks. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I just, nah. I'm good. Base Black and White are 13th on the list? Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Pokemon games ranked unsold copies. King Shadow the Pikipek. Okay, according to Bulbapedia, oh, this is not, I wanted mainline games, damn it. Okay, what's the lowest mainline game on here? Pokemon Conquest is 49th. Oof, rough. Let's see. Pokopia is in 25th. Crystal is still worst by far. So the worst three selling games in the entire franchise, at least mainline games, are Crystal, Emerald, Platinum in that order, and then Black 2, then Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, then Heart Gold, Soul Silver, then Yellow, then Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, then Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. So it's all of those games. So if you don't count remakes, Black and White is the lowest. Yes, no, no, Dr. Different, that's my point. I'm not counting the remakes. I'm talking of the original games that sold. Of the original games that sold, Black and White are the worst. It's in this order: Red and Blue, Scarlet Violet, Sword Shield, Gold Silver, Diamond Pearl, XY, Sun and Moon, Ruby Sapphire, Fire Leaf Green, and Black and White. So even one of the remakes outsold Black and White. Even one of the remakes, which are all on the bottom of the list, by the way. Even the Kanto remakes outsold Black and White. They are the worst selling mainline Pokemon games in history, not including remakes, even including one remake. Just to keep banging that drum that Gen 5 is the worst gen. Keep banging that drum. If you don't count remakes, because all the remakes sold the worst, right? Literally the entire bottom of the list is remakes. Yet they're the only ones with a decent story, but they're really not though. The story still isn't good. Like, compared to a Pokemon game, is it a good story? Sure. But it's still not a good story. It's still a bad story compared to literally any other RPG. You think Fire Leaf Green outsold Gen 5 because of the Switch? That's valid. Gen 5 is actually a good story. Again, I would say for Pokemon, it's a good story. Let's take the remakes out to make our point. That's Dr. Different. That's what I said at the very start when I first started talking about it. I said other than the remakes because all of them are the worst. I said at the start of the argument that Crystal is the worst individual selling copy. But if you're talking at the grouped titles, the ones that came out, the first versions, Black and White are the worst, are the least selling. I'm not taking something out to prove my point. That was my original point. That was the whole point to start with. Was that of the original releases, Black and White is the worst selling. That was my entire point to start. I don't like arguing with you guys. I don't want to do this anymore. Why are we fighting? I don't know. That's what I literally just said. I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to argue. But I think that's it, though. I think it's all the melee encounters, other than until we get served and stuff, at least. How are we on level caps? I think we're good for right now because we already beat the trial. So now we have to go do, I think it's level 20 for Totem Wishy-Washy, I believe. We got the school. We did. We got Meowth. Yep. Nighttime. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'll do that off screen. It's fine. It's a nighttime encounter. I'm not gonna change the time on screen. It's fine. We'll just call it a night. Dr. Different. It's all good, man. Hope you know I'm not like pissed at you or anything. It's all good. just a friendly argument. I hope I'm not pissing you off either. It's all good, man. It's all good. Raid then? Yeah, we can try to raid. That's fine. Boom, boom. Debate team. We only have like 60 people here. It'd be a pretty wimpy raid. Let's see if Shatter Time's streaming or something. Or like Zigzagoon or something. Nope. Nobody that I know is streaming. I think we're just gonna end the stream tonight. We'll do another raid tomorrow or something like that. Thank you guys so much for a good stream. I appreciate you. All love. I don't mean to piss anybody off. I appreciate you guys all for being here.